That's an okay question.
I'm not going to ask, like, what was your down at average yards per carry or anything like that.
Oh, Petgill would be worse than that.
You can bring it up, Andrea and Kay is fair game.
Oh, boy.
And Ellie Voss, if Ellie Voss is going to listen tonight, too, we can bring up her name.
Okay.
Tell it's well, Justin's not going to be listening, though. I'm going to say he's not really out in the field. He just wanted a date night with his wife. Who's that? Oh. Ivan is can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Last I just want to make sure, like, through my
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's game at Bob Young Field, where tonight we host the T-Area Titans. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of high school interscholastic activity programs. Participants realize that judgment calls are made in good faith, and they must abide by the decisions of the officials. Spectators can support participants in interscholastic activity programs by refraining from derogatory and intemperate remarks or cheers. We hope you will enjoy tonight's contest and support the participants in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Everyone is encouraged to follow proper COVID caution at tonight's contest. Face masks are highly recommended. If you aren't able to social distance, please wear a face covering. No one is allowed on the playing field before, during, or after the game. At the end of the game, we ask that everyone please exit the stadium in a quick and timely manner. No lingering or loitering will be allowed. Your cooperation and support of these practices much appreciated. At this time, we ask that everyone please stand and remove your cap as Brian Young offers a word of prayer before tonight's game.
Lord, I thank you so much for the beautiful evening we take long to close their eyes and take their eyes off ourselves and see all the beauty and majesty all around us. Lord, I ask for a special blessing for our coaches, both teams, T and Sioux Falls Christian tonight, that you might give them a special blessing for all the time they spent with our kids, growing them into young men. I pray, Lord, that you might also watch over our young men tonight and protect them from any injury. Lord, I also ask blessings on our officials who put in so much time to be ready for tonight's game. Lord, I thank you so much. I ask that we just honor you with everything we do and say. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Brian. We now ask that you face the flag as we honor America with our national anthem, being played tonight by the Sioux Falls Christian Trumpeters. Members of this group are Maddie Kobus, Grace Lenning, Caitlin Westenberg, Madeline Tinklenberg, Patrick Vogel, Grace Olson, and Blake Todd. A reminder to all in attendance that the proper etiquette is to stand at attention, remove your hat, and your right hand over your heart. Active duty military personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Now for our starting lineups. First for the T area.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Bob Young Field for this football game against the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers versus your T area Titans. My name is Brooke Begeman, and I will be trying to do a little live stream play-by-play with you. And I got a special guest tonight, Mr. Zachary Perry is along here with me to help announce the game. How you doing tonight, Zach?
Doing well. Happy to be here. Should be a good game and good opportunity for Sioux Falls Christian to welcome the #1 team in Class 11A here to our home, and you know, try to give them what we got, I think, tonight.
Yeah, it's let's just break down T's record here. They are the #1 ranked team in the state for Class 11A. They have a 5-0 record, and they have a 5-0 record for a reason. They've beaten Canton, Vermilion, West Central, Madison, and Lennox, all by pretty substantial margins. And Sioux Falls Christian comes in to tonight's game with a record of 2-3. Last week we had a tough loss at Tri-Valley, 14-7. And yeah, Zach, we're playing the #1 team of state tonight. What do you tell your team before the game, taking on the #1 team?
Normally when the #1 team comes in, or any high-ranked team, you're pretty pumped up and ready to go anyway, just to kind of prove what you've got. So I don't think they'll probably need too much motivation, but it really, in a game like this, you're playing a good team. It's going to come down to technique and who makes the right plays at the right time. So it's pretty exciting. It's a good opportunity for SFC here.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We got the theme of the pink out going tonight. Our cheerleaders were all dressed in pink, and so our student body is as well. Zach, it is a beautiful night for football tonight. I was telling Justin last week that these are the nights where I miss playing on Friday nights, when it's just a beautiful autumn, fall weather like we got going on today.
I was a little concerned earlier, actually. It was hot enough to maybe be worried about cramping and things like that tonight, but I do think it's cooling off quite a bit. And like you said, there's a little bit of a breeze, but not much, and it really is a very nice night for football tonight.
Yeah, we got a slight breeze coming from the north going to the south. The flag is up just a little bit. 73 degrees, feels like 71, and you got a nice shot of the flag coming up there. It's a little bit gusty, so moving from left to right, you're going to have the wind at your back more than you are going against it. We got a 6-mile-an-hour wind here tonight, according to Mr. Voss.
That's not like South Dakota at all.
No. We enjoy these nights while you can, right?
Take it while we can get it.
And apparently Mr. Voss's weather app says no preset for 2 hours, so we'll see if that's true. Got our captains marching out to the center of the field to do the coin flip to see who gets the ball first to start this contest. Zach, if you are T's coach, you are 5-0, you're coming into Sioux Falls Christian to face a 2-3 team. What do you tell your team if you're T's coach?
It's all about focus, I think, for T at this point in the season. I mean, they're pretty much guaranteed with all that's going on a playoff spot at this point. They're going for that #1 seed. Really, it's just week in and week out doing what you do, making sure that you maintain your focus no matter who you play. I know they got a big road game next week up at Millbank. That's always kind of a haul. They're on the road for that one. So back-to-back road games. It's just really all about just maintaining, doing what you're doing, and trying to keep that undefeated record going.
Yeah, I agree. For those of you that don't know, Zach Perry was a football coach here at Sioux Falls Christian for how many years now?
How many years was it coaching?
Yeah.
7 total if you count the middle school. So.
7 total. So Zach is going to have some great insight here, and just I'm going to probably ask him lots of coaching questions. I'm going to put him on the spot here tonight, but I'll let him do the same to me. So, did you see who won the toss?
Yeah, it looks like Sioux Falls Christian won the toss and deferred, so they should be kicking off here and getting the ball in the second half.
All right. Want to bring up our Sioux Falls Christian marching band today. They went to Menno, and they brought home first place from the Menno marching band, and quite frankly, they have been doing very, very well the past couple of years. So congratulations to the Sioux Falls Christian marching band under the direction of Michael Grinenboom. And I know there's so many other people besides Mike that's involved with that, and I just don't know all their names off the top of my head. So I apologize for that.
Sioux Falls Christian will be kicking off to start this game.
All right, Zach, getting ready for the kickoff here. It looks like Gage Griebel is down there. We got number 12 and number 20 for T area. It looks like we got Peyton Thompson and Caden Johnson back to receive the kick. T area Titans parents or grandparents should have listened. I apologize in advance if I say your grandson's or son's name incorrectly. Also, I'll miss. Is that number 5 or number 9 back there, Zach?
I'm trying to catch that too, but we got Gage Griebel lining up here to kick off.
Looks like number 5, Blake Thompson, is all the way deep.
And here comes SFC. They go onside right off the bat. And it's up in the air. It's loose.
It looks like
and
it's
it
recovered
looks like
by
Sioux Falls Christian has recovered at least at first glance.
Carter Van Dong. If we got it, it is Carter Van Dong. What a gutsy call by the Sioux Falls Christian. And you can see on the replay here, the ball's bouncing, and number 27 almost had it. It looks like
they do have the ball.
Nice.
The officials just signaled. That's a gutsy call. I wondered about that. If you look, number 66 was lined up well inside the numbers. There's a lot of space out there to try an onside kick to the left.
Yeah.
Good call by the coaches.
We have excellent camera work by Mr. Jeremy Van Nieuwenhuizen.
He's right on top of this.
Yeah.
He's got this.
So we got
Yeah, we got first down at 10 here. We're already in T territory at the 34.
Looks like T is in a 4-3.
Yeah, they'll play some man-to-man defense for most of the time. They'll really man up. You'll watch them shift when we move. We'll try to get them outside, get some blocks going. Good run here by Carter Van Dong. Looks like 3 yards or so.
Had a little jet sweep to the right there, trying to get Carter outside and use his speed to get to the edge and try to test that the left side of T's defense early to see if what they got. Nice run by Carter.
Good seal block there, too, by Isaiah Young on the outside to kind of open him up for an extra couple yards there. Looks like it's going to be about 2nd down and 7 to go from just outside the 30-yard line. Brooks Nelson lining up. Isaiah Young to his right. We got motion from Van Dong again, and they come back this time to Isaiah Young running left. Lots of Titans there, but he manages to get a couple yards.
Yeah, I was
stacked up.
I would say number 71, Ian Bennett, was the major factor in getting Isaiah tackled to the ground there. T's coming out in a 4-4 defense, and they are really loading the box, daring us to pass, and looks like they're committing to stop the run right now. Interesting that Sioux Falls Christian has went sweep right and sweep left to try to test the edges.
They've got a lot of size on the inside for T, so running up the middle could be tough sledding tonight. So trying to get outside and seal some of those guys in might be the best bet early on. 3rd and 5 here from about the 29. Nelson takes a snap, fakes, and he's going deep here. He's testing him deep to the corner. There's kind of a tackle out there, but it looks like incidental contact is going to be the ruling. There's no flag on the field.
So, there's a flag down back by the quarterback. A personal foul, roughing the passer.
I did not see that one.
Jaden Whitty was the intended receiver for Brooks, and it was one-on-one coverage, so I don't blame Brooks for trying to go for that touchdown early to get some points on the board. You know, Zach, you got to take what you can take when you're playing the #1 team in the state. Sioux Falls Christian catches a break. Hopefully Brooks is okay with that roughing the passer. He looks like he is, and will be in for the next play.
When T played against Canton, game ended up being pretty close, and Canton's touchdowns tended to be when guys snuck behind that last level of T defense. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Smith take a couple of deep shots tonight just to see what's out there. But, you know, with the roughing the passer, that moves the ball up 15 yards, and now they've got it 1st and 10 at the 15. They're moving it back one more.
Moving it back, yep.
So everybody's scooting back here.
We'll go with the 15 and a half on there. But, yeah, nice vision by Brooks there. And Jaden, it was a one-on-one. Why not? You know, it was right by the 5-yard line. So trying to get some points on the board early to see if the Chargers can get the T-Titans on their heels here a little bit.
All right, they're lined up again. We got a couple receivers to the left, Isaiah Young to the right, Nelson with the snap count. In motion, we have Gavin Mulder, and he's going to get the ball on the swing pass.
Get going, Gavin. Get going.
Gavin makes one tackle miss, and then we're down at the 12-yard line.
We're going to have a replay coming up here. So Brooks,
I think that was Isaiah's fight for a couple yards.
So here's the swing pass out to Gavin. He's got 1-on-2 there. Does the good, nice job, nice move to make the first person miss, just like his brother Britton over there. I hear is what's going on there, and for a gain of 2. Nice play call by Coach Smith. They're still testing those edges, Zach. Not really wanting to test the inside yet.
Yeah, the pass is there. It's just it's all about speed and execution, but I do think that's there. We got Isaiah Young lined up directly behind Brooks Nelson on this one. We've got motion coming from the right from Van Dong. Nelson tosses out to Young. Looks like we've got
nice
some good
run,
blocking
Isaiah.
out there.
Oh, there you go.
Isaiah puts his shoulder down.
Isaiah showed a burst of speed there, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. He did a little sweep to the left there. Here's on the replay. He's up to the 15. Look at this, people. He just like, you know what? You might tackle me, push me out of bounds, but I'm going to make you pay here a little bit. I'm not going to be an easy one to tackle.
Good run by Young. That could be, every single yard in this game is going to be important, but we're down to 3rd and 5 from the 9. SFC threatening right away, and remember, they kicked off in this game and got an onside kick, so, a score here, getting the ball at halftime, grinding down the ball a little bit, getting the clock moving.
Absolutely. I don't think T probably thought this coming out. If we can get even a field goal on the board here to start off the game, that'd be huge for us.
Nelson comes up 2 wide to the right, Young right as the back. Fake to the left. Nelson is just scrambling with this one. He is up to about the 5 or 6 yard line.
Got a replay here. Almost looks like a broken play, and Brooks just makes number 75 miss, takes it quarterback keeper. What do you do here, Zach? Field goal, or do you go for it on 4th when you got him pinned deep?
I think when you're looking at a game like this, you're probably going for it. On 4th and 2, you don't have to get a touchdown right here. 2 yards gets you a first down. And then you got 4 more downs inside the 3. And I think you go for this first down right here, not necessarily.
And look at this, we're under 9 minutes to go already.
Yep,
Eating some time.
Wide receiver split to each side. Young behind Nelson. He's going with a hard count here.
Ooh, trying to get a cheap first down.
That's
with
a good call.
Oh, timeout.
I think they'll take a timeout here and talk this one over, make sure they're all on the same page.
You know what? I really like Coach Smith's decision there. That was very smart. Hey, let's try to see if we can get a cheap first down, draw them off sides. It's 4th down, and if it doesn't work, we'll burn a timeout, because you know what? When you're playing a team like T, you got to be on the same page. And if you get a chance to get up early, let's get everybody on the same page and make sure we know what we want to do.
Yep. And SFC has a very capable kicker in Griebel, and I do see Nelson kind of walking off the field here. So I'm wondering if they're going to go for the points here, which scoring first when you're the team kicking off is not a bad way to go at all. I thought they might go for the first down here. but it does look like Griebel's coming out.
Griebel's on the field. I believe is our long snapper Easton Prince. Zach, do you know for sure? Or is he the holder? Looks like he's the holder. Number 50 that's Easton Prince. He's the holder.
Yeah, if I'm correct, I think Wyatt Markey is our
You are
long
correct.
snapper.
Wyatt Markey is the long snapper. Easton Prince will be holding. And it looks like we got Jackson Woodward, number 63, coming in to the field here. So we got
play some guard here.
All right, boys, let's get 3 points here. T's got an interesting defensive line
Snap
there.
is out. Good
get
snap.
up there. Come
Good
on,
hold.
get in there.
That looks good.
Nice,
3
nice.
points on the board for the SFC Chargers.
Hey,
great way to start.
Just what the doctor ordered there, Zach. We got here's the replay. Nice follow through by Gage. That ball had he could have kicked maybe about a 30, 35-yard field goal there pretty easily there.
That was a great snap and a great hold. Everything looks good there. Awesome start for the Chargers to get up 3-0 here.
Yep.
Some aggressive play calling right away pays off.
I like what Coach Smith did there, taking the advantage of surprise. And we are up 3-0 with 8 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. Gage will be kicking off again. What do you think, Zach? Should we just try the onside to the other side this time? See if we can. We went to the left the first time. Maybe we can go to the right this time.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing for me. At the kickoff, you're still on offense. You're always on offense when you control the ball. So if 66 is going to continue to line up way over there by the hash, and we got 2 guys outside here, I don't know.
Good camera work by Jeremy Van Nieuwenhuizen. They showed number 66 kind of cheating up the field over there.
I wonder if you just take another stab at this, if you can get it out here past the 50. I mean, I don't see Van Dong, getting out raced in a foot race there.
Yeah, so we got number 5 for T. Blake Thompson is back deep to receive the kick. Let's see what Coach Smith does this time. I got Jaden Whitty way down here too. He's not slow either.
Nope.
Oh boy.
They are going deep with this one. It is a good high kick down to about the 6-yard line. It's fielded there
by Blake Thompson.
Blake Thompson coming up the middle.
Oh, got a nice return. There you go.
Got him around the feet.
Tackled by a host of Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, but I'm going to give Gavin Mulder, was it number 40 or number 42? I would give Mason Firth might have been in on that one, or it might have been Gavin Mulder, one of the two. Nice replay there. Good camera work. Looks like it was Gavin Mulder. Gavin Mulder was able to finish that off. So here we go, Zach. Our first defensive series here. 8.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. T comes out for offense.
Yeah, they like to throw the ball around, so we'll see how they come. It looks like they've got a little bit of an I formation with receivers split. Both sides, they do have a wing back in there. So it's a handoff looking to go up the middle or just off the left. Nice stop there.
That was
at the line.
Easton Prince, nice tackle, mono him out. Here comes the replay for it. You're going to see number 50 on the upper side of your screen. Just, you know what, here I am, here you are, and I'm going to tackle you. Nice job by Easton Prince there.
That's Caden Johnson, their starting running back with the ball. He's a good running back. If you get some space, he can really go. So the Chargers did a really good job there penning him in.
Zach, I think you're right about being pumped up to play the number 1 team in state.
They got to be
excited. Our boys came ready to play tonight.
Got a double wing look with 2 receivers here. They go to the wing. Another nice tackle.
Man, Easton Prince and
he's all over the place right now.
Who was it? Easton and Jaden Whitty. Whitty, here's a replay. Easton sheds his tackler. Jaden comes from across the field to make that tackle. Brings up a 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Defense is looking great, Zach.
It's looking really good here. Obviously you got to be looking past here. T is a team that likes to put the ball in the air. They'll go whole drives without running the ball that much. So
I'm kind of curious, since T is such a pass attack offense, if we're going to blitz or not. If we'll try to test that out, or if we'll kind of play it coverage and make them throw short.
They have some big guys on the end. It can be a little difficult to get pressure from the sides, but their quarterback does like to scramble, Austin Lake. He likes to use his legs and try to get out of the pocket.
There he goes. Mitchell Walker's right there.
Keeping him in the pocket is going to be huge. He is hit.
Intercepted! Intercepted by number 8. That
Tate
is
Snyder. Tate Snyder has the ball, and they're back at the T40 right now.
Oh, man, when we'll get the replay on this, but you're going to see the T quarterback under some pressure, tries to get rid of it, lofts it up, and Tate is right there. Heads up play by Tate. And we got the ball 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line, Zach. The ball is going our way.
I'm trying to see who came in there and leveled the hit that made the floater.
Here we go. So Mitchell Walker is right there.
Oh, God.
Looks like number 30, Max. Is that Max Kari?
Maybe, yeah.
Or Cole Tuznow?
Coming up from the backside, it's hard to catch a number there. I think we got a 60s number there.
Yep. Anyways, we're on offense. Let's see if we can move the ball and go get some points on the board here, Zach.
That was a great hit, well timed. This is all you can hope to ask for SFC.
Man, we have the momentum on our side.
All right, we've got motion from Mulder. Nelson takes a snap. He hands off, going the other way to Isaiah.
Get going,
Young.
Isaiah. Get birth to the hole.
It looks like it's there for a second, but T is quick, and they get there.
Number 20. Looks like number 26. Is that number 26?
28, I think.
Number 28.
Chase Vantel.
Chase Vantel. Nice tackle by Chase to chase down Isaiah Young. And that's not an easy thing to do. Isaiah, to his credit, does have some speed, but, man, that was even better defense by T
Looks
that
like
time.
Gain of maybe a yard, maybe 2.
I agree with you, Zach. I thought, man, there's a hole there for Isaiah, and then T just, they're the number 1 team in state for a reason, man. They closed that hole and made the tackle. I was figuring for sure a gain of 5, and we got, what, a yard there?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Smith try a little more of that QB option or QB sneak up the middle, try to get 3 or 4 yards that way. But testing the edges, it is there. I feel like it's there. All right, we've got a wing here. We've got one split out wide, and we've got Isaiah Young lined up behind Nelson at the 39. In motion comes Van Dong. Nelson takes the snap, fakes the pitch, does try it up the middle.
Man,
still not a whole lot there.
A host of Titans there. That was a nice team tackle by T there. Just a host of Titans. They did not bite on that fake. And Brooks, like I said, just the play before, we had a hole there for a split second. And then there wasn't the hole anymore. Nice job by the T area Titan defense to snuff that play before it really had a chance to get started.
Yeah, I like the call there, trying it up the middle. You got to keep doing that to keep them honest here. We've got Mulder and Van Dong split out wide. Young in the backfield. Nelson turns to look at Young, looking for a pass here, I'm sure.
Man.
Watch Whitty off the line, too. It's one of his favorite targets. Nelson drops back, and he's looking deep again. We kind of had a stop and go there. I'm not sure if he broke off the route on purpose, but the pass is way long.
So the intended receiver looks
That's
like
Gavin
is
Mulder.
that Gavin Mulder? It does look like a stop and go. Now I'm going to give Coach Smith a lot of credit there. T is packed up in a tight 4-4 defense with man-to-man on the wide receivers, and he is testing those corners to see if we can get the long ball on him. I like the play call by Coach Smith there, just keeping him honest a little bit. But if you see right now a tight 4-4 from T on their defense.
All right, Nelson. Oh, it's a quick kick from the quarterback, and it is really good if we get a favorable bounce.
Oh, let it go, let it go, let it go.
Now pick it up. Make sure you pick that ball up, and it is at the 1 yard line.
Nice.
Great quick
Wow.
kick from. I was a little surprised they were sending the offense out there. It caught me off guard a bit, but that makes total sense.
Isaiah Young downs it at the 1 yard line, and I'm sure that Brooks got his kicking prowess from his brother Carter teaching him, or maybe it was from his dad Greg. I don't know, but that was a nice little pooch kick by Carter. I'm going to bet, Zach, he never got it to work that well in practice. What do you think?
I don't know. You're probably right, but it does make it easy when no one's back there if you can get that nice bounce.
That
So
sure
this
does.
is huge right here. They got a single back, and they're going 4 wide.
If
trips to one side.
T makes any mistake here, they cannot afford a mistake right here on the 1 yard line.
We're acting like we're coming up on this ball. It's sort of a run blitz. Good job.
Nice call by T there to spread out the defense, and then we're just going to pound it up and gain 4 yards to the 5 yard line. I like the play call from T there. I did not. Is that number 35?
I was trying to catch that number.
Is that
too.
TJ Kreitlow maybe?
I think they've got a 34 that they also use as a fullback, Garrett Colbeck. So I'm wondering it could have been either one on the sheet here. I'm trying to catch those numbers from back here.
So T area fans, we apologize, but it looks like number I can't quite tell yet. But
I think it's a 35.
Yeah. If it's 35, it's TJ Kreitlow. Again, we're 4 wide here.
Yeah, 35. All right, drops back to pass, looks to the middle. He's got a guy in a crossing route here. He's got a man, and again, it's Van Dong holding on for the tackle.
It's Cade Schensel with the reception there. Probably about a gain of about 30 yards. Just a little crossing route. That was a play before. Here it comes. Just a little wide open there underneath crossing route, and Sioux Falls Christian's back in that defense, and we just made a tackle.
Yeah, they actually had 2 receivers in the same area there, so I'm wondering they were kind of both open, so maybe just that quick snap a little bit. But they're going to go right back to 4 wide. One back in the backfield here.
Sioux Falls Christian stays. We are in a 3-5, running a 3-5 defense. So we got 3 people rushing the quarterback, and our linebackers looking to blitz.
Lake takes a snap.
Oh, go get it! Go get it! Oh, I thought maybe Gavin Mulder had a chance there, but from my angle, it looked like he had a chance, but just overthrown.
Yeah, Lake
he's looking
the shot for Jackson.
Maybe
there.
if you can replay that one more time, Ivan, somebody is getting in the quarterback's face and making him loft it there. Who is that? Number 50? Is that Isaiah? Number 50? I can't tell who made the quarterback rush that pass. Austin Lake is a really good quarterback, but even the best quarterbacks, when they got somebody in their face, it's tough to throw. Just ask Tom Brady with Khalil Mack last night, right, Zach?
Yeah, you have to be pretty happy, though, with a 3-man rush here, a couple blitzers now, and then getting that much pressure on this line. 4 wide again, single back, and it is not a handoff. The quarterback still has it. Lake is running with it. That's a really good run. Bounces off several attempted tackles.
I tell you what, Zach,
yards.
oh my goodness. If they would have handed off, Max Kari had that play sniffed out. But Max Kari's right there to tackle the running back, but the quarterback, Mr. Lake, read that, faked the handoff, took it himself, kind of a la Brooks Nelson a little bit with our offense.
Yeah.
And just ran up the gut there for a nice gain.
Little QB option he's got to read, and it's the guy in the end. If he comes crashing down hard, he knows to keep it and pull it out, and he did a really nice job there. Got about 11 yards.
Very nice read by Mr. Lake there.
1st and 10 for T at the 39-yard line, their own 39-yard line. Handoff goes to Jackson Weber.
Yep.
And he's up the middle for about 8 yards.
So Jackson Weber with a little sweep to the left. Hey, Sioux Falls Christian, we're going to give you a little bit of your own medicine. Here's a sweep to our left. See what you can do with it. Jackson's kind of got some hard-earned yards there for about an 8-yard run.
Bring up a 2nd down and 2.
3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Sioux Falls Christian's got a 3-0 lead over the #1 ranked T area Titans, but T started off on their 1-yard line. Now they're to midfield. They are definitely driving.
All right, lining up here again in a double wing with a single back formation. Wide receiver split both left and right. Lake takes a snap. He hands off. He does not hand off. He's keeping this one as well, and he's out on a boot. And he's got quite a bit of yardage there. It looks like a gain of about 11 or 12 more yards, and they are now into SFC territory for the first time in the game.
Gavin Mulder's going to make the push out here. He reads it perfectly again, Zach. Kudos to the quarterback for T. Gavin's got an angle on to push them out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Nice play calling by the T area Titan offense. In fact, I've been pretty impressed with both coaches trying to pick their best way to exploit the defense.
And this is one of those things you see a lot of hands on hips for SFC right now. They get a little bit tired. You showed me the rosters earlier. T goes front and back of the page.
And we just go the front.
SFC has the front of the page. So this is where you sub guys in and give them a little breather, and SFC maybe not as much. Handoff goes to Weber, and he's up the middle for about 6 or 7 yards.
Isaiah Harrison with the tackle here. Sheds his blocker and grabs onto him, and then looks like Wyatt Markey is also helping with that. Brings up a 2nd, and I would say, maybe 5? T's done a little bit of everything tonight, Zach. They've run up the middle. They've run a sweep. They've passed, kind of hard for the defense to tell what's coming sometimes.
Yeah, they're mixing it up. This is a nice drive they're putting together, but it is 2nd and 3 from the 34-yard line.
And we got 4 wide.
That trips to the right and 1 up top to the left. Quarterback looking like he might be throwing here, but
Sioux Falls Christian in the 3-5. Yep, little screen out to number 8. That is Braden Beach. Little screen, little quick hitch out to number 8 with the 2 other wide receivers blocking for him. Nice little play there. Tackle made by Gavin Mulder. And I couldn't quite see who the other player was. It might have been Easton Prinz or Max Carty. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, it's a good play for a 5-yard gain there. Just a little quick pass out. Some call it a bubble screen type of thing. Just a quick screen to the flats. Some good blocking up there. Pretty quick 5 yards there.
Want to give a shout out to Ms. Shelley Skinner, Sioux Falls Christian. One of the better. Oh my! Sorry, Shelley. I'm going to get back to you in a second. But that was something going on there.
And he is going to go all the way here.
Let's check the replay. That was a broken play touchdown, I think.
It looks like it's another QB option where he actually tried to hand the ball off, but I'm not sure Jackson Weber was thinking he was going to get it. So it looked like a near fumble, like a near missed exchange. But in the end, Lake is able to pull it back, and he turns his run around to the right side, and there's just nobody there. And Lake can run with the ball. He's good at passing and running, and he outruns the defense there for a touchdown.
So we got the extra point is up and good by T area. Is that a 28, Zach, or a 20 that kicked that? Looks like number 28, Chase Vantel. And T area Titans take a 7-3 lead with 1 minute and 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. That was a 99-yard drive, Zach.
Yeah, that one's tough when you come with a couple aggressive plays early on and you get T stuck back at their own 1 yard line. To kind of have that go, but give credit to T. They were very methodical there. Had some really great play calls. They mixed it up, got SFC on their toes a little bit, and I do think you it is a warm day for
Yes.
for October, so you do see a little bit of the tiredness kind of creep in a little bit. It is hard to keep that adrenaline going. The number one team comes in, you're pumped up, but then they start to settle into the game. You got to find a way to dig deep and get that energy.
You got to
keep
find
it going.
You got to find some new energy. I want to get back to Miss Shelly Skinner. Shelly, if you're listening, chicken noodle soup to your husband, okay? Chicken noodle soup. Get him healthy. Get him on his feet again. We need him back at school. So we miss Chris, and we hope he recovers quickly and can get back to school as soon as he can. And I'm sure Shelly is doing all she can to help that scenario.
SFC getting ready for the kick return here. T does a bunch huddle at the T, which gives you some options on the kickoff, but it looks like they're going to fan out.
Looks like we got Carter Van Dong deep, and is that Gavin Mulder, or is that, I can't tell who's deep for us yet. We'll see here.
Well, they do go kind of deep. It goes off the hands of Mulder, so it's not Mulder returning right now, but looks like a pretty decent return.
Got a flag
we do have
on
a
the play.
flag down.
Let's see if we can catch a number here, Zach, of who that was. I don't know.
That might have been Johnny Skyberg, number
Johnny
21.
Skyberg? Yes,
I
good
think
call.
back
Yes. Johnny Skyberg, freshman. Johnny has shown a lot of athleticism these past couple games, and for him to be back on kick return shows a lot. That shows that Coach Smith has some pretty big confidence in the freshman back there.
It's a lot of speed there, too. I also believe that Tyson Wrightsman, number 5, is out for this game.
Oh, actually, he's just coming in. I saw him.
Oh, he is coming in. Okay.
There he is,
I was totally wrong. Wrong information there. I'm glad to see that Tyson's out there.
Looks like it was a penalty was against us. Ivan, did you see what that penalty was against us? Maybe a hold or a block in the back, I'd suppose. But obviously the penalty was against the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, and we have the ball 1st and 10 from our own 12-yard line. 1:15 to go in the first quarter. T-Area Titans 7, Sioux Falls Christian at 3. Zach, we need to put a drive together.
Yeah, this is a really big drive here to try to make a statement. We come out 5 wide with Nelson alone in the backfield. There's a lot of pressure on the O-line here. Nelson's going to make probably a quick read, and he's got several reads to progress through.
Number 75 giving the pressure.
And they're coming from the backside. Nelson manages to gain a yard out of that, I think. But
looks like the tackle was made by number 67, and that would be, I got to flip to the back of the page here, number 67, that'd be Caden Ellingson. But Brooks had pressure immediately on that play.
That's one of the risks of having no backs in the backfield. You really don't have anybody to pick up that guy if they come through real quick.
And Caden he's number 67, and the program has him at 6'7". Nice little job there by the T-Area Titans giving him that number. But he put the pressure on Brooks, and Brooks had to make a quick decision. We got 5 wide again, Zach.
Yeah, we do. We're coming out again, and that's going to be a huge block there on the end. Watch 67 again. He's a big kid. He's very strong, a really good player. And we do make another deep.
Boy.
They're pushing him down again, and it looks like Young goes down.
Let's see if we can get a replay here. Up at the top of your screen, you got Isaiah Young. I think just incidental contact. I think their feet got tangled up. I can't really tell.
There's a lot of hand contact there, but looks like they're going to let him play tonight because there's been a few receivers hitting the ground on both sides.
As you know, Zach, every officiating crew has a different style of officiating, and that's not wrong. The team's just got to adjust.
All right, well, this is a huge 3rd down and 9. The offense does not want to leave the field this soon and get the ball back to T this deep in the territory, so we'll see what they come up with here. And Nelson got split wide, and Isaiah Young in the backfield behind him takes the snap, takes a drop, looking middle. Just sails a little bit high over. I'm guessing
intended
Whitty.
Receiver was Jaden Whitty. He was there. Brooks just put a little bit of extra pepper on that one, just right outside the outstretch, but he was there. I don't know if Jaden thought he was hearing footsteps or not, but yeah, that's a tough break for us.
The pass sailed just a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Whitty's getting the first down if he catches that anyway. Still pretty good coverage by T coming across. But
brings up 4th and 9, Zach, with 18.2 seconds.
I'll tell you, as a former special teams guy, it's never fun punting out of your own end zone. It's the one thing. It's not a good feeling. So, but the one thing is T doesn't usually rush the shield punt very aggressively. They brought one there. But they do have a return here.
Number 5. Oh, nice.
Looks like a big block in the back, though.
Yep, we got a flag down there.
Block in the back at about the 35
Number 5, Blake Thompson returns it all the way to the 15-yard line. Here's the replay. He's, right there. You can see it. The block is going to come right at the top of your screen.
I think that might be Mitch Walker taking the block in the back there.
Yep.
At the top. So
I tell you what,
cost him 15.
I'm not going to lie to you, Zach. I may have got called for one of those calls in high school, a block in the back, and this just so tempting because you see the guy and you know it's your block, and it's just like all of a sudden your teammates by you, and you're like, oh, no.
And sometimes with that shield punt, the benefit of the shield punt is you rarely get a chance to return them because so many guys get downfield. But when you're kicking them out of your own end zone,
yes,
you got to get that ball away. So it does disrupt the timing, just the position where you're at on the field. And
nice
they were able to get something. If they had that block in the back, they'd have really good field position.
They were at the 15-yard line. Now they're at their own 49. So I think Sioux Falls Christian is going to go ahead and be okay taking that call.
Yeah, they're all right with that. But the Titans do start in SFC territory at the SFC 49 on this drive. About 8 seconds left, so this is maybe, barring an incomplete pass or a penalty, the last play of the quarter.
There is absolutely no wind right now, so T's not going to, if the wind was against them, they'd maybe run and have the wind for the second quarter. But the flag is completely limp. There's no breeze at all.
Coming out 5 wide with a jet coming across, and he has some space. Nice tackle there by Van Dawn.
Yeah, Easton Prince. So Easton Prince, you're going to see number 50 shed his blocker and slow him down a little bit for Van Dawn to come in and make a nice tackle there at the 41-yard line of the T-Area Titans. Gain of 8, I believe.
Yeah, Caden Johnson again just coming on the sweep, getting him the ball and try to get him split out wide. He's got some serious speed, and he runs with power too. So a great ending. But I think SFC has to be okay with that quarter.
Yeah.
7-3. They did some really good things and showed some great things here too. Hopefully they'll just continue to battle and give T a hard time. I think T might keep it on the ground for a little bit with the pressure that SFC's giving them.
I got to believe Coach Smith is 100% okay with that quarter being down 7-3, having the lead. And we're going to take a quick little 30-second break here to catch our breath, maybe have a little drink to quench our thirst, and we will be back shortly. All right, everybody, we're back. Start of the second quarter. T-Area Titans 7, Sioux Falls Christian 3. T's got the ball on their own 41-yard line. 2nd and 2, or 2nd and a long 3.
Going with a double wing under center, but it's still a pass. I think SFC might have been looking run there. Nice catch by number 13, Cade Schenzel.
Yeah, just a little quick outlet to the left. He makes his first guy miss and gains up about 10 more yards because of it. Nice little play by number 13 for T there. And what was his name again? Cade.
Yeah.
Got some moves there, buddy. Keep using them.
They're down to the 23-ish right now, 24
about
yard
a gain
line.
of 20 yards there.
Yeah, this just shows their versatility. They can go under center and pass. They can come out of the gun and do a sweep. It's pretty confusing and hard to plan for this much offense.
Very well coached by T.
We've got a little I formation here with 2 split to the left, 1 up top, and we've got sweep motion again. But it's a handoff straight up the middle this time. Couldn't tell. 30.
Max Kari was in on that. Nice tackle by Max.
Yeah, TJ Kreitlow, I think I'm saying that right, carrying the ball down to the 21-yard line for about a gain of 2 or 3 yards.
I knew Dan Kreitlow, and Dan Kreitlow's dad is a famous official in South Dakota. Probably not related, but if they are, I know the Kreitlow family, and that's the way you say that last name, but everybody's got a different take on things. Sioux Falls Christian sticking in that 3-5 defense. Trying to get pressure on the quarterback with the 3 down linemen.
They got 4 wide this time, and we've got Lake going out of the gun with 1 back. He gives to the back there. That's Chase Van Tol. And Van Tol has a nice run up the middle there.
Mitch Walker had a chance for that. Mitch Walker kind of can't. Well, you're going to see number 18 on the top of your screen. Mitch kind of blew his guy off, and he went right underneath him. You're going to see Mitchell say, "Oh, there he is," and Wrong play there, but that's all right. That was the play before going up the hill, going up the middle there. But Mitch is like, oh, no, there he goes. It just had a chance to make a tackle. T has it on the 5-yard line.
And they're going with 3 backs here, Johnson, Van Tol, and I'm not sure about that third one, is that number 3, Connor Mulder?
It is.
Connor Mulder has the ball, a little speed. change up there, and he gets it down to about the 2.
Host of Sioux Falls Christian Chargers there in on the tackle, but we'll go with the main one there. There's Max Kari again, but saying his name quite a bit. Slowed the guys up, and the safeties in the corners came in to finish the play off. T has it second and 2 on the 2-yard line, Zach. Do we go goal line here, or do we stay in our 35?
You know, we used to have a guerrilla package where we'd bring some extra guys down and try to fill those gaps just to make sure that we shorten everything up. But it looks like we got a timeout here from SFC, so they're gonna try to figure that out themselves here, I think. See how they can stop this T drive.
Probably not a bad decision by Sioux Falls Christian here. You know, you don't want to go down 14-3 here. You want to go ahead and make the right call. We got the nice shot of the cheerleaders there in the student section with the pink out tonight. I don't know, Zach, if it was Breast Cancer Awareness Month, because I know that happens in October in the NFL, or we just decided to have pink for fun tonight, but that's what we got going on.
Works both ways, I suppose. So
I suppose.
Definitely want to raise awareness at the same time. But, yeah, I'm not sure about the pink out either. I just heard about it right before the game.
Yeah.
So.
I saw a couple of cheerleaders like, man, they're got some really bright pink shirts on. Exquisite work by Mr. Jeremy Van Nieuwenhuizen and the camera tonight. Want to thank him for being up here in the booth with us and helping us do our job even better. Again, Ivan Voss is also up here with all our replay. I don't know, what do you want to say, Ivan? Replay technology and keeping this thing afloat.
Gadgets and all.
Lots of buttons Ivan's got to touch. I have no idea what they do.
He doesn't let us.
All I know is they don't mix well with liquid, so I'm keeping the liquid away.
Well, we got 3
goes
wide.
Zach.
I find it hard to believe that they're going to pass this ball, but
Got
so
an
far
I
I've been
formation.
wrong about half the time. So 2 backs in the backfield. It is a handoff.
Oh, there you go. Nice job, Sioux Falls Christian.
Stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see, who was that? Jaden Whitty? Was that Jaden Indy on that? Number 3 with the. Oh, no, Max Kari. Max is everywhere tonight, Zach.
Yeah, he's getting free quite a bit. Nice job shedding his block. It just shows you the importance of using your hands to keep those linemen off of you so you can stay free. Did a really nice job there hand fighting.
Loss of 1 yard. Nice tackle by Max. Easton and Max make a pretty good tag team combination for our middle linebackers back there.
If you're T right now, you got to be thinking about something where you can get the quarterback moving here, I think. He's probably going to be in the gun. He's got 4 wide, but I wouldn't be shocked to see him rolling, looking for a pass, or just flat out taking this ball and trying to find an opening to get through for 3 yards.
Well, he's taking it himself, and he is stopped
Good
short.
job.
Stopped
Nice
short. I saw Max in on it again, but I think Jaden Whitty was the first person in on it. Here comes the replay. Is this Jaden Whitty coming in? Yes,
Yeah,
Jaden Whitty and Max
job.
Kari. Nice job, boys. Nice job.
So huge. It looks like T is going to try for a field goal here, try to get 3 points on the board. But
this-
what a stand!
Yes,
by SFC.
2nd and 2 on the 2-yard line, driving down the field, and we actually made him lose a yard. It's fourth and goal from the 3. So if T can only comes away with 3 points, win for us.
Oh, that's a false start on the kicker, but no flag. All right, it's good. It's good. No one jumped over offsides. I would have been curious if we jumped there, but
Yeah, it did look like the kick.
He took a step forward,
It
but
looked like the kicker was moving there, but
I think
you know
he
what?
had 5 extra yards on that kick.
Yeah, I think he probably did too. He was going to make it if he got backed up 5 yards. But so the score: 8:50 to go in the second quarter. T10, Sioux Falls Christian 3, and we just came up with a nice defensive stand because I was thinking for sure, Zach, 14-3. But kudos to our defense. I'll go back to the timeout. Call the timeout. Use our second timeout when it was 2nd and 2 from the goal line, and our defensive coaches got them coached up. Max Kari, Jaden Whitty, Easton Prince all made huge plays on the goal line there, and also our 3 guys up front: Mitchell Walker, Isaiah Harrison, and Zach. You got to help me out. Who was the other one on that 3-man front?
Well, we had.
Was it Wyatt Markey?
Yeah, and on the tackles, I think we did have Markey in there because I think tonight Markey might be playing both ways a little more with Mitchell Nelson, one of our linemen, out for the game.
I'll tell you what, Zach. Maybe we should need to go down and talk to the defensive coach when we're coaching our girls basketball. Figure out what they tell them that timeout, because after that timeout, our defense was flying around.
Yeah, good job. It's a big win there, I think, on the goal line for the SFC defense.
We
nice reads on those plays.
Very much agree. We got Johnny Skyberg and Carter Van Dog. We got a freshman and a sophomore back there, Zach, to take this kickoff from, I believe, number 2.
28, Chase Van Tol.
Chase Van
Tol is their kicker tonight.
That's a little line drive, hard to handle. He went at the freshman. I don't blame him. Picks it up, gets to the 10-yard line. Not a whole lot more.
It's about where he's going to stop Johnny Skyberg. That's just a tough one.
Yes.
It's, when you see those line drivers coming down at the feet, you want to pick it up and go. Do you risk it going in the back of the end zone and taking it at the further up? It's a tough call because it's a live ball.
You know what? I'm gonna credit T's special teams coach there. We're going to throw the knuckleball at the freshman and see if he can handle it or not. But Johnny, you know what? When he's returning kicks for the next 4 years, he's going to have all his experience back there, and he'll know how to handle those.
And he did a good job there. Just it can be a kind of a terrifying feeling to have it go off your hands.
Oh yeah,
it's a live ball, just gathering it up. And
11 people are coming down to tackle you. So
Brooks Nelson back. We got one split out to both sides. We got Isaiah Young in the backfield here. And we've got a fake handoff to Young. Nelson's got some room, and that's a great call by him. He gets it to Witty. Witty makes a move, makes a tackle and miss, and they're all the way up to the 24. Nice play there.
I'm on this number 67, Kate Ellington totally bit on that. And great fake handoff by Brooks. Way to carry out the fake. He got the defense to bite on it, and we got a nice gain out of it. What did you say, with 15 yards there, Zach?
Yeah, I think about that, and almost 15, about 14 yards. Earlier in the season, I think Nelson looks deep there or looks to run. That's the perfect read to make that short pass and see what happens. Same formation here. Got Isaiah Young in the backfield. Let's see if they hand it to him this time. They do, and he's coming up the middle. Looks like he might have a couple up to the 27-yard line.
Well, Zach, I'll say that it took till the 8-minute mark in the second quarter for Sioux Falls Christian to challenge those, to try to do some of that tough sledding up the middle there. But you got to keep the defense honest. I'd like the call by Coach Smith there. We got 3 yards out of the deal, so now we got 2nd and 7.
I think we're kind of speeding this up a little bit too. We got 2 wide down here to the right, 1 up top. Looks like we kind of got back up to the line a little quicker there. Nelson takes a snap, looks back to Van Dong, a little early contact, but still a nice catch.
Van Dong makes the catch. Number 28, Chase Vantel from T makes the tackle. Gain of about 2. Nice little read by Brooks. Brooks had a quick little drop there. He did not have anybody in his face, Zach, which made that pass easy to complete to Mr. Van Dong.
Short little curl there. Only a gain of 2, which leaves us about 3rd and it says 5, but okay, 6. 3rd and 6 looks about right.
Yeah, short 6, a long 5 out of that. The offense is looking over to Coach Smith for the play call here to see what he's got dialed up. T's staying in that. It looks like, I think it's a 4-4. It looks a little bit like a 4-3 because they cover our receivers, but sticking in that man-to-man defense.
Yep. 2 wide to the left here. Nelson takes the snap.
He's looking deep. He's looking deep. Go get it, Carter. Oh, nice defense by number 28 and number 2 for T. That's Jackson Weber, and that is Chase Vantel. Brooks made the right read, had a nice ball. That's just double coverage, and still almost had it. Carter had just needed to grow an extra inch there, and he probably would have had it, but I like the read by Brooks on that to try to get the ball down the field.
Yeah, I think Nelson's arm is improved even as the season gone on. It looks a little bit like our receivers are kind of stopping a little bit short instead of running through that. I think if he continues to run there, it falls right into his arms. So nice pass by Nelson.
Yeah. Got trouble here. Okay, Tyson, what do you got to do here, Tyson? Get rid of it.
No,
not bad. Not a bad play by Tyson.
You got to be careful here, though. You got to be careful.
Oh, takes a Sioux Falls Christian bounce.
Play.
To be T-area Titans ball on the 50-yard line. Tyson, my right-hand man, Reitzman. Nice job here handling this snap. You cannot give Tyson enough credit. Keeps his head, looks up right there, sees where the defense is, and says, you know what, I still got time. My soccer background to get this out of here. And he saved us points all the way out to the 50-yard line. Nice job, Tyson Reitzman.
Everything he did was textbook there. You got to take a circle path to the ball so that you can swing that leg out. If you run straight back, you're taking a safety. He did a great job to get that ball away.
All right, so we dodged a bullet there, Zach. Coming out in our 3-5 defense, T back on offense.
With T's, T wasn't able to run the ball the last time, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some passing coming out of the gate here.
Let's see if we still swarm. We are. There's Isaiah.
Oh,
it's a fumble.
Loose. It's a fumble.
It looks like it's recovered by Max Kari.
Has this ball.
Okay, let's see if we can get a replay here. Isaiah Harrison was all over that play. Here it comes. So you can see Isaiah Harrison sneaking through the pulling guard on the 35, knocks the ball out, and Max Carr, he's like, hey, Zach, look what I found.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, Harrison's in there with his arm his right arm swings and knocks the ball out before I think he even had a chance to tuck it away.
All right. Nice play, Isaiah and Max. Now, Zach, 6.5 minutes to go. We got some momentum. Let's try to go get some points on the board and get that ball right after halftime.
Yeah, again, you're in T territory right now, but man, I'm amazed and very happy with the pressure the three-man line is getting on them right now. It's 3-on-5, and they're getting in there. Seems fairly easy a lot of the time tonight. So
yes.
We've got split wideouts with Isaiah Young in the backfield. We got a little bit of motion. They're bringing Walker over at the tight end spot to the right.
Mitchell hasn't been targeted tonight. I have a feeling that might change pretty soon.
We got Isaiah Young. There's just nothing there for Young.
Was that a blitz or did they envelop our line here? It looks like they just read it, filled the gaps, and saw it. And nice defense, T. Nice defense. Just stopped us in the backfield. Zach, we got to get a first down. Maybe we shouldn't talk about scoring quite yet. We got to get a first down. We got to get 10 yards and take a chunk at a time here.
We'll get it. Hopefully get it going here. I think that was Ian Bennett, number 71 at the end of the line here.
Yes.
Taking up 2 blockers, and still we couldn't quite pen him in. He's able to stretch out that run, and
I'm pretty impressed with T's defense. They got a 4-4, and they are sticking to it. I mean, man-to-man tight bump coverage out on our wide receivers, and their 7 to 8 guys in the middle are just kind of controlling the tempo of the game here.
Got split wides again with Isaiah Young. We are doing similar motion, but back the other way this time with Walker moving up to the left of Nelson.
All right, here we go. He's got Whitty deep, kind of.
And he is faking pass there. And
number 50 pushes him out of bounds.
Yeah,
not enough, I don't think.
There can't be enough contact in tonight's game. So,
yeah.
But a good job by Nelson to get about 6 yards back.
Isaac Johnson was the T-area Titan defender who pushed Brooks out of bounds. Gives us a manageable 3rd and 5. What do you think, Zach? Is this 4-down territory, or do we punt this and make him go deep if we don't pick it up here?
I can see another quick kick again, too. I mean, you want to keep this in a one-possession game. You definitely don't want to give T any short fields. But it looks like we're going with the same formation here, split wides. We'll see if Walker comes back around this time. He does not. Nelson is going to take the snap. Drops back a couple steps. He's got Isaiah on the flat.
Very nice. Get going, Isaiah. Get going.
And it
nice.
He's
Look
free.
at that.
Make a block here. Isaiah Young
Get going. Oh,
and
number 3 with the tackle.
Bounds.
Connor Mulder for T. What a nice, gutsy run by Mr. Isaiah Young. Brooks surveys the field, does exactly what you're supposed to do. Checks down, got a running back wide open, makes 2 guys miss here. Number 50 and number 2.
I can't believe he gets out of
breaks that
tackle
and keeps his feet. And keeps going. What a nice play by Isaiah Young and Brooks Nelson. Nice job, boys.
We're hurried up to the line, kind of trying to keep them on their heels, I think, a little bit.
All the way at the 15-yard line. That's what we needed, Zach.
We got a handoff to Young. He's cutting it back, trying in the middle this time. I don't think there's much there, maybe a yard.
Yeah, got to keep him honest. He's probably a little tired after that last play, too. Just testing the middle, and T just kind of envelops him there.
That's the play you need. It was interesting to see that long pass play. T just kind of dropped back on a 3rd and 6 and a max protect kind of look. And Nelson really had all day. And he like you said, he made his progressions, went through all the reads, and then found the guy. I mean,
he was there.
I was surveying, and that's the only thing I saw open. T did a good job of covering everything.
We got the easy bird's eye view, too, here. We're not looking through a face mask on straight down the field. But, yeah, nice job to Brooks.
Here we go. We got split wides again. Isaiah in the backfield. And he throw. We got to throw.
Drop. Oh, intended receiver was Jaden Whitty. Jaden Whitty, nice job after that ball was in the air to make sure if you couldn't get to it, nobody else from T could get to it either. And we have just been given an announcement, Mr. Perry. It's somebody's birthday today.
A very special somebody.
A very, very special somebody. Kim Van Hull. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Kim.
29 years old. Is that what we hear? 29. All right.
29. Happy birthday. I've got 2 split to the right here. We got one up top to the left. We got Young in the backfield. It is 3rd and 9. Nelson takes the snap. We got a pretty good rush here.
We got to get rid of Brooks. A dangerous pass.
Lobbed up.
It is intercepted by number 11, Jeff Worth.
And Worth is
Oh, boy.
probably
Now are they going to throw a flag on that one
there
now?
seriously cannot be enough contact in this game, I'm telling you.
Oh, boy.
You could basically run 13 guys out there and plow someone over, and you're not going to get flagged tonight. I don't think so.
You know, I don't blame Brooks for trying to get to the end zone. It was 3rd and 9. It's just unfortunate that we may have had a chance for a field goal, but I don't blame him for throwing it. The ex-quarterback in me is like, you know what, I threw it to the end zone. Jeff Worth just made a play. Nice play by Jeff, and he returned it out to the 23-yard line. So, it's just, you know, you threw it in the – and he made – Jeff does what every quarterback dreams a wide receiver would do, adjust to the ball in the air.
Yeah.
And Jeff adjusted so well to that.
That's a tough spot. That's too bad. You know, it happens. You try to make a play and you force it a little bit, but good job by T there and a good solid tackle to finish that play. So we got
Zach.
T with 3 wide up top. They're starting 1st and 10 at
We
the
got to hold him
23-yard
here.
line. They give it to try to catch a number here. Looks like maybe
28.
Yeah, they're giving it back to
Chase Mantle.
So he gets about 6 on 1st down up to the 29 for T. And we're just under 4 minutes left here. Chargers got a rebound here. After that, it's a tough way to end a drive that looked promising, but I know that they can rebound from that. They got to have a really nice defensive stand here, and they will get the ball in the second half. So this is huge
To start the second half. Yeah, we got to keep T from scoring points here. No doubt about it.
Top. The
quarterback
keeps
option.
Here. Lake's got it, and I think he's a little short of the 1st down, maybe a half yard.
Nice job. That's who I missed, Dylan Bonema.
Yeah, we get it. Did I say something wrong?
Yeah, we received the ball to start the second half, so if we can keep T off of the board here, keep us at a 10-3 lead, and with a chance to tie the game or get points to start the 3rd quarter, I think I'll make all of us Sioux Falls Christian Charger fans pretty happy.
Well, this is a big yard right here. Let's see what T.
3rd and 1.
Getting a yard was really hard.
Oh, they're
down
packing
by
it
the
in,
goal
Zach.
line, so
Our 3 and 5, we got to fly around. We got to make our backers got to make a play.
We got to watch for a deep ball here, though, too. This would be a good shot to try to surprise them, but they don't.
Oh, they
go
cut
to
it
the
back.
ground.
Number 3,
got
Connor Mulder.
He's fast. He's got a lot of speed, but we were catching him down.
There you go.
Track him down
to the 15-yard line. Nice. You know, that was, I don't want to, he cut it back. So Connor Mulder, that's Tate Snyder and Dawson Mulder and Isaiah Young chasing him down. Nice job. Good pursuit by our boys, not giving up on the play. You know what? It was 2nd and 2 on the goal line, and they could have let them just score a touchdown, but now they got 15 yards to go before they can score.
Yeah, you know, that's a good play to track him down because you never know what's going to happen after that.
Well, that was just like when Isaiah Harrison popped the ball up from behind him. You just never know.
And Gavin Mulder did a really nice job there kind of swiping down at the ball, seeing if you could knock it loose, catching him from behind. But a really good run there by Mulder. And T comes out, 2 wide up top, and they're just kind of running the ball. They're content right now to run the ball. They're bouncing it outside. Nice tackle.
Is that Chase Vantel again? Or I can't tell if it was a 20 or 20.
Caden Johnson on the run there.
Caden Johnson, takes a handoff to the left, met there by Tate Snyder and Isaiah Young. Gain of about 4 to the 11-yard line brings up about 2nd and 6 with 2 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. T leading 10-3. I've got to believe that T's going to be content with letting some time run down here, taking my sweet old time and, you know, making sure we're on the right page.
Yeah, if you're T, you're all right with getting the last score, or at least attempt to score here.
Right.
2nd down and 6 from about the 11-yard line. Lake under center in a wing formation with a single back and 2 wide receivers split. We get
number 20.
Caden Johnson again.
Man, he cuts it back so well.
And he just continues to power. He's
touchdown
in the end zone for a touchdown.
That was like the same play, just a different direction on that big gainer. You're going to see here that number 20, he gets the ball off the replay here. Goes to the right and is blocked up pretty well by the Chargers. Then he cuts back to the left. Great field vision and then great running to get into the end zone. Oh, Zach, what do we got going on here?
They got a little swinging gate here. There's some options out of this. They could swing and still kick the extra point, or they could try some different things. Really, it's just a look to see if the defense is prepared for it. Try to get an easy 2.
See if you watch this on film or not.
Yeah, they've done this season, and the kicker again false starts, and this time I think they got it.
They got him. Yeah, I bet you. I'm going to go ahead and assume, Zach, the ex-coach in you knows that you probably brought that up to the ref, like, hey, please watch this the second time.
It could be, but that's pretty rare to see it once, and let alone twice. So I'm not sure what's going on there because the kicker usually waits for the signal on that. before they start running up. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
I'm sure he's got an extra 5 yards in his leg for an extra point, but I also bet you Smith and Shammy will be like, hey, please watch this next time.
They've had a couple blocked this season too, so we'll see how this goes.
Oh, Isaiah Young was almost there. Almost there. Nice try by Isaiah Young. And the kick is good. Takes the score to T17, Sioux Falls Christian 3. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Man, Zach, we had them. Well, it felt like we had them. We had the momentum. We were driving. We had a nice big play. 3rd and long. They unfortunate for us, they intercept it. And then they go down and they drive the length of the field. Do you think, Zach, in your opinion, the sheer numbers of T's roster is starting to take its toll on us a little bit?
Well, I think just the heat and, not being able to get rest. You see some guys down on the sideline, they're pretty gassed, getting water, kind of on their knees.
Mr. Van Nieuwenhuizen doing a good job showing T area student body and their crowd.
Yeah, there's a little bit, I think, of a tiredness factor for sure. It's also kind of hard, rebounding from a play like that, like you said.
The emotional letdown of it.
They have the same feeling, like we were kind of right there, but pressure on the quarterback. We've applied pressure, they've applied pressure, and it tends to result in things like that sometimes. So we'll see, though. With 1:30, we only have one timeout on the SFC side, but I wouldn't be surprised to see us be aggressive and try a deep shot or two. I mean, what do you have to lose, right? Before half, you're going to get the ball. But
a little squib kick to Johnny Skyber's head, but Gavin Mulder picks it up, gets to the 25-yard line, tackled at the 27 by a host of T-area Titans.
Yeah, good coverage there, the 27-yard line, but it doesn't look like they're going to kick the ball in the air too much. We're going to see a lot of the line drive. So
I'll say this, Zach. T has shown flashes tonight of why they're undefeated, #1 ranked team in the state.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at their sideline, they can bring guys on and off. They've got different platoons they can use. They have 8 or 9 guys.
So deep.
8 or 9 guys on their
Absolutely.
roster that outweigh our biggest guy on our roster. So, they've got the size to compete on the front lines, and that's really where a lot of games are won and lost. So.
I'm kind of curious to see if Coach Smith's got anything up his sleeve here. Is he going to be content to try to run the clock out, or what's he going to do?
Wide. It looks like we're passing. Nelson going out to the flats, and there's some more contact.
Yeah, there's a flag. Looks like it's going to be. Looks like it's going to be pass interference on number 28 there. I've been saying his name a lot tonight. Chase Vantel over there guarding Carter Van Dong. Well, here we go, Zach. Minute 21 to go.
I think he grabbed onto his arm a little bit there.
Right.
And
break for the Chargers.
Didn't let him turn around.
All the way up to the 42-yard line. Well, let's see here. I don't know if he was expecting a 15-yard gain on the first play here. But
that's the thing. On a 2-yard out in high school, it's still a 15-yard penalty. So it's not a spot foul like it is in other levels of the sport. So it's a big play. But, yeah, kind of got a grab there on a little bit of contact.
I'm kind of trying to check out T's defense here. They're still packing that box in pretty good. Man-to-man coverage on the outside. I wonder if Smith will test it and go one-on-one down the field.
Well, Nelson comes out with the snap, a little bit of pressure. Van Dong makes the catch.
He stays on his feet.
One tackle, gets away from 2 tackles.
Man.
And then is ripped down by 2 T defenders at about the 46-yard line, a gain of 4.
I sure cannot say enough good stuff about the athleticism of Carter Van Dong and Johnny Skyberg right now. They've been playing so well, and Isaiah Young as well. Like, that's a freshman and a sophomore and a junior, Zach.
We've got a lot of great senior leadership on this particular team, but there's a lot to be excited about with the youngsters.
Absolutely.
In our skill positions coming up, too. There's just a lot of speed and athleticism, like you said. I think we're going to take a shot.
Oh, he's
here.
got a shot. Carter's open.
Van Dong, and he's got it.
Yes, complete a pass at the.
Van Dong looks like he might be a little shaken up. He came down hard on his back there.
Unfortunately, Ivan had to go down to the field, and we're not going to get an instant replay on this. But, yes, nice read by Brooks. So Brooks comes back, 3-step drop. Our offensive line did a great job giving him time to survey the field. No one's in his face. Brooks makes the correct read, puts the ball out over the T-area Titan defender where only Carter can catch it. Carter makes the play, and we got the ball at the 35-yard line. Let's hope that Carter is okay. Maybe it's just a cramp, or maybe the wind just got knocked out of him coming down on that.
Knocked out of him. He went up for that ball. This is one I was talking earlier about how he didn't keep running. This is one of those where if he keeps running, he doesn't. The ball winds up short. So he came back, made a really nice play on the ball, went up high to get it, and then came down hard. It's one of those things about playing receiver, but He is coming off the field.
So
And he's got
the
the
wind
trainers
has
with him.
picked up just ever so slightly. I'm looking at the flag over there, and if we do got to kick a field goal, Gage Griebel is going to have a slight wind to his back. Now, I'm not going to say he's going to kick a 50-yard field goal here, but if we can get some more yards here, Zach, maybe we can give Gage a chance.
Well, I talked to Gage. He said his season long, not in a game, but his season long kicking is 53.
Ooh, so maybe we.
So
all right.
he does have the leg. And he's
Oh,
been
well, we
working
got a
hard on
nice
that.
completion there. Was that Jaden Whitty? Yeah, it
Yeah,
is. A nice.
Jaden Whitty.
Let's see if we got to call a timeout here.
Well, we only got one left, so we might have to clock this
No,
ball.
he called it. He called
Okay.
it. He called it.
Okay.
Well, I don't blame him. Now we are. Well, if that's the truth there, Zach, Gage was not lying to you, which I know Gage
he's
wouldn't.
not lying.
I know he wouldn't. We are in his field goal range, so I don't know, maybe you do a quick out and try to spike the ball and see if we can get a few more yards for Gage, or maybe we'll get a 15-yard penalty again. But
you have a few options here, but I think Coach Smith has to be looking deep.
I
taking
agree.
a shot, and he probably has to be looking. If he doesn't go deep, he's looking sideline, somewhere you can get out of bounds after making a catch.
You got to score it in the middle or get out of bounds on the side. And I don't know if Mr. Van has a nice shot of Coach Smith coaching up his players there. I don't know if he can get a shot of that flag or not to show you like what the wind is doing right now. What the wind is going to be at his back. There you go. So Old Glory has got a little wind in her sails going right now, and it's going to be at Gage's back. Looks like it's going to be going what would be from Gage's right to left, and we're on the left hash mark. So we'll see what transpires here.
Yeah, from right here, it'd be about a 44-yard field goal. So that's it's not a short kick by any means.
Absolutely not. But Gage is down warming up there on the sideline, so he's got it in his mind. He might have to do some work here in the next 22.4 seconds.
Got to be ready for the call. We're going empty. Nope. We're going empty backfield again.
Can't take a sack. Can't take a sack.
So we got a tight end in here too that's eligible up top. So we'll see what happens with our 5 wide essentially.
Got to get rid of it, Brooks. Attaboy.
Brooks gets rid of it. It's a nice
get
route.
out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
Perfect.
Good.
That
nice.
Perfect.
Yes.
Such
a nice play by Sioux Falls Christian. Tate Snyder
there. And Tate does the absolute right thing. He doesn't try to turn it up and get a score there.
That's another heady sophomore we got, Zach. And Tate Snyder, a nice athlete, smart play to get out of bounds. Now it's 16.6. We can take a couple shots at the end zone, right?
For sure. But this is one of those situations where, like you said, you can't take a sack and you can't get tackled inbounds short of the end zone because you're really probably not going to have time to clock it. So you have to go to the end zone on this.
Yes.
And it looks like we're coming out 3 wide with Isaiah in the backfield, probably to help block on this.
I'm betting there's going to be a Whitty or a Walker that he's going to throw it to
here. We're going
here.
to the end zone. It's Tate Snyder again.
Oh, nice defense by number 2. Yep. Jackson Weber, textbook, batting the ball away. Nice defense by the T-Area Titan defensive back there, Jackson Weber.
Only 4 seconds off the clock, though. You can easily take 2 more shots to the end zone here before still having a chance at a field goal.
Like the play called by Coach Smith there.
Yeah, I would. I'd be interested to see if they might try running someone over the middle on kind of an
crossing
inside route.
Yep.
Not so much a crossing because you got to get deeper. You don't want to cross too shallow.
Correct. Good call.
Seeing if we can get a little bit of an angle on that. Walker's got the height.
I got Jaden Whitty 1-on-1 here.
Yeah.
Number 13, bottom right hand in your corner. He's 1-on-1. Let's see if Brooks looks his way. Looks it off. Got to get rid of it, Brooks.
He's coming back to this far corner, and it's out of bounds.
I think Brooks might have heard some footsteps on that one, and just like, you know what, I am not going to throw a pick. And here comes Mr. Griebel.
Yeah, we're not going to take a 3rd shot at the end zone here, I don't think. So
7 seconds to go.
You want to get those points on the board.
All right, Gage, you did it once before. Let's do it again, bud.
Yeah, from here it looks like we've got about a 29-yard field goal attempt, and it is on the right hash. So Gage will be kicking back across his body.
And the wind is at his back. I would say 5-10 miles an hour at most, so it's not going to be too big of a deal. All right, Gage, let's put it in.
All right, we've got a good snap, a good hold.
It's up. It is.
Knuckle in, but it's through.
It's good. It's good. Gage Griebel with the 29-yard field goal brings the score to 17-6. T is 17, Sioux Falls Christian is 6. But you know what, Zach? We'll take those 3 points.
Yeah, Griebel's having himself a night right here. He's got a couple field goals. He's got a completed onside kick. He's looking good. SFC, again, I mean, you gave up. You had the interception. It's disheartening. You gave up the touchdown, and then you came right back. These kids are really tough and resilient, and they've shown that on that drive. I mean,
Absolutely.
You just see looking down on that sideline. There are some tired guys down there. They are fighting hard.
Timeout. Halftime can't come soon enough, but I got good news, Zach. It's going to be here in 3.8 seconds.
Yeah, we just they got a kickoff right here. I imagine this kickoff is not going to go deep to try to make sure you don't have a return on this. But
well, you know what? If we get the onside here, he can say he successfully completed 2 onside kicks in the same game.
I don't think we'll get an onside here, but I don't think it's going to go very far.
Well, I'm
either.
just saying that'll look pretty good on the college resume. One game, I successfully completed 2 onside kicks, Coach.
Yeah, that would be. He's done it before, so he could do it again. All right, we line up for the kickoff. Griebel kicking from the 40 to T.
3.8 seconds to go.
Left.
All right, Gage, what do you got for us? Yeah, little squib kick.
Squib to the middle. Still
boy.
gets back to the back. It's got a little extra roll on it. Number
nice
3
tackle.
comes up. Very nice tackle on Connor Mulder. We got to make sure to wrap him up because we saw his speed earlier.
And he can read the field. Who was that, number 53? Is that who that was? Yeah.
Number
53, Micah Koyman in on the tackle. Nice stick by Micah. So, Zach, halftime score, T area 17, Sioux Falls Christian 6. If I would have told you that at halftime we're down 17-6 at halftime against T area, would you have taken it?
Yeah, I'd be thrilled with that, especially given all the things that's gone on. I mean, SFC has been able to move the ball.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been down there. SFC has been able to stop T on a couple of drives as well, including a goal line stand. So you got to be happy with all that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the first half. We are going to sign off because we just need a break too to kind of rest our brains, use the restrooms, and do all that good stuff. And the players need to go down to halftime. We will be back. The score at halftime, T area 17, Sioux Falls Christian 6. Please stick around because we get the ball to start the second half, Zach. And I think if we can put some points on the board, T is going to have to be looking in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, we got a game here.
All right, folks. We'll sign off for now. We'll see you in just a little bit.
Tonight we are honoring 2 of our senior golfers. Tonight we want to honor Andrew Dykstra, son of Mark and Michelle Dykstra. And Brody Vandenbrink, son of Brian and Haley Vandenbrink. We want to thank our 2 seniors for their 4 years of golf and their parents for all the support that you have given them over those 4 years. Now joining these 2 seniors are other members of this year's state tournament boys golf team. Sophomore Caleb Jost, freshman Eli Anima, and freshman Brendan Van Beek. This team traveled to Hot Springs this past Monday and Tuesday to compete in the State A boys golf tournament. The entire team played exceptionally well over the 2-day tournament, building a 17-stroke lead after day 1. They continued their fine play on day 2, and by the end of the tournament, our team had earned the state team championship, winning the team title by 22 strokes over the rest of the field. All 5 members of this team medaled, with 2 seniors, Andrew Dykstra and Brody Vandenbrink, placing in a tie for 6th place. Congratulations to head coach Ivan Voss and assistant coach Steve Tull. We give glory to God and praise to God for his blessing on this group and their successful season. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 state championship boys golf team. tomorrow, our boys and girls soccer teams will be in action in state tournament play. Our boys will host St. Thomas More at our field at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, and the girls will be at West Central at noon tomorrow. Come out and support both boys and girls soccer. Boys at 11 o'clock, girls at noon. The winners of those two games go on to the state championship games next week Saturday, which we play in Huron. We also want to honor our boys and girls cross-country teams who both won the Dakota 12 conference meet yesterday in Madison. They will be competing in the state meet on the 24th of October. For the state meet, there is a region meet next week, Thursday, at Yankton Trails. We also want to congratulate our high school marching band for taking first place today in the minnow competition.
Is there anybody on? Hey, Sioux Falls Christian fans, and maybe some T-area fans, and maybe just some, in general, Friday night high school football fans that are watching on our live stream. Got some information and some stats for you, halftime stats. Since this is the Sioux Falls Christians live stream, I got some Sioux Falls Christian information for you. Tomorrow, Saturday, October the 10th, our boys soccer team plays in the state semifinals. We host St. Thomas More at Sioux Falls Christian at 11 a.m. Again, our boys soccer hosts St. Thomas More in the state semifinals at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Winner of that game gets to go to Huron the next week and play in the state championship. Also, our girls are in the state soccer semifinals. We play at West Central at noon. The winner of that game also goes to the state championship game in Huron. Good luck. Best wishes to both our boys and girls soccer teams. I know our boys got a first-round bye, and our girls had a very exciting win over Dakota Valley in the first round, so congratulations to them. Got to give a little dap, got to give a little love to our cross-country teams. Both our boys and girls cross-country teams won the DAC-12 conference meet, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. And we have 2 meets left. And, folks, if you don't know, you need to know our boys cross-country team is very, very good. They've won every meet this year. I guess you could say they're undefeated. Sometimes they've done clean sweeps. So pay attention to our cross-country teams this year. We got the region meet next Thursday at home, everybody, out at Yankton Trails. Go out and cheer on our cross-country athletes, both boys and girls, probably favored to win that meet. And I am forgetting one more thing that I wanted to talk about. I apologize for that. I'm sure it will come back to me. Oh, our golf team. That's what it was. Mr. Ivan Voss, the reason he could not do replays for us at last minute is because he was down on the field getting congratulated for the boys golf state championship. I think he's going to come on the air here and talk about his special coaching acumen and what he did to get the boys ready to win and all those holes in ones and birdies and no bogeys. Pars are better, right, Ivan? He says yes. He says yes. Only pars. Only pars. There he is, the state champion coach for our boys golf team. Flexing. He's flexing for us, ladies and gentlemen. And, hey, what you need to do is you need to email Ivan Voss and ask him how much they paid him to use his physique for that, okay? So congratulations, Mr. Ivan Voss, on your state boys championship. Zach, Ivan says thanks. Zach, we got a minute and 50 seconds, a little plus more to talk about some halftime stats. Go ahead.
Sounds good. I'll start off with T here. T had 3 for 5 passing, 1 interception, 47 yards for Austin Lake. Their leading receiver is Cade Schenzel with 2 catches for 41 yards. Rushing did really well in the first half, 20 rushes for 174 yards. And it's pretty balanced. Their leading rusher is Connor Mulder with 56 yards. Austin Lake, the quarterback, has 54 yards and a touchdown on the ground. And Caden Johnson has 6 carries for 23 yards and a score as well. Tackles, they are led by Chase Van Tol, who we kind of said seems like he's all over the place.
Yeah, we said his name quite a bit, didn't we?
With 4 unassisted tackles and 2 assists for 6 total tackles in the first half.
All right, I got the Sioux Falls Christian stats here. Appreciate the fine, handy, dandy camera work by Mr. Jeremy Van Holt. Jeremy Van Holt. Jeremy Van Nieuwenhuizen. Well, I hope I just didn't lose my job.
He's everywhere, Van
Yes, yeah, that's true. There's a birthday somewhere I got to talk about. Anyways, rushing for Sioux Falls Christian, Brooks Nelson has a rush for 12 yards, Isaiah Young for 7, and Carter Van Dong for 4. Now, folks, that just tells you how good T's defense is. They have kind of shut down our run. They're packing in that 4-4. Passing, Brooks is 8 for 16 with 1 interception, 92 yards and a long pass of 29. Here comes Sioux Falls Christian back out onto the field. Receiving, Carter Van Dong has 3 receptions for 24 yards, a long of 19. Jaden Whitty, 2 for a long of 14. Isaiah Young and Tate Snyder both have 1 receiving yard. Punting, Tyson Reitzma, 2 punts, 51 yards total, and the one that totally saved us, Zach, in the second quarter for a total of 51 yards, average of 25.5. Johnny Skyberg and Gavin Mulder have had kick returns for us. Tackles, Jaden Whitty has leading us in tackles with 5, 1 unassisted, 4 assisted. Gavin Mulder has 4, Max Kari has 4, and Easton Prince has 3. And that is a rundown of our total stats. Fumbles, T has had 1 fumble and they lost that fumble. Sioux Falls Christian has none, but we do have the 1 interception. And so does we've intercepted them, or they have intercepted us. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes to start the second half. The teams are back on the field. 2.5 minutes until we receive the kickoff from T. And Zach, I hope we go down and put some points on the board this first drive, and hey, let T know we're not going anywhere. We will return in 2 minutes. All right, fans, we are back here at Bob Young Field to start the second half. We had a roving sideline reporter named Mr. Brett Keepers inform us that this is a huge possession. He talked to the coaches at halftime. They both said that this possession is huge to start the second half for both the offense and the defense.
He's not wrong. And a fun fact about Mr. Keepers, if you need some help removing lilac bushes, he can do 1 per day. So if that's about the rate you're looking for, contact Mr. Keepers for lilac bush removal. He's, he's got a little bit of skill in that now.
I hear he uses for his middle school science class.
Yeah, T kicks off, and this is a deep one. We got it back right now.
Isaiah, a little reverse. Get going, Isaiah. Get going.
He can't quite get the corner. He steps out about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I'm going to give him the 19 on that. I appreciate the little trickery there with the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers running a little reverse on the kickout, trying to keep T on their toes.
Yeah, and you can give him the 19, but they're going to give him the 21. So we're going to go with that. And we'll take the extra 2 yards.
You know what?
2 yards.
It is not the first time, nor will it be the last time I've been wrong tonight, Zach.
I think you were actually right, to be honest with you. So
where's the replay official here?
Replay it. Now we're walking up to the line right now. This is a huge drive for Sioux Falls Christian to try to get some points off of this. Even a field goal gets it back to a 1-possession game.
Absolutely.
So any points help here. Got 2 split up to the right. We've got 1 back in Isaiah Young. And the snap goes to Nelson. Pitch out to Young.
Is he going to pass?
pass.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Get going, Brooks.
Nelson has it. He's got to make a guy
Get
miss.
going, get going, get
throws
going.
a stiff arm. He's
Number
got him.
11.
And that is, good play call.
Coach Smith, hats off to you. He thought he was going to throw it, reverses it back to Brooks, and Brooks has got number 11. That's Jeff Worth. Jeff Worth, if he doesn't make that tackle, that's a touchdown for Sioux Falls Christian.
Yeah.
So that's a
little shake there, and then he switches hands nicely to get a stiff arm. Get himself about 10 extra yards there. Big pickup, about 23 yards or so on that gain. So we're up to the 44.
I guess that's what you do when you play the number 1 team ranked.
State. Like I said, you kind of got nothing to lose right here. At 2 and 3, you need a win. They're undefeated. They're at your place. Give them any look you can give them to try to get that ball down the field.
I am going to have to ask Isaiah Young in my accounting class on Tuesday about the duck quality of that pass, but we'll wait till Tuesday.
Snyder comes back around. He's got Walker wide open in the
nice
flat.
Pass. Get
Walker
going. Oh, look
up.
at that.
A little burst of speed there. Gets up to the 39 or 38-yard line of T.
Mitchell, it got him listed at 6'6", and I know that he is not slow. Mitchell Walker, when you get him out in the open field, he can cover some ground with those long legs. He's a hurdler in track, and I've seen him sprint, and he can cover some ground there. And you saw just a glimpse of it right there.
Yeah. Had the good opportunity to coach Mitch Walker, and no one outworks that kid.
True.
Extremely hard worker, always asking what he can do and do better, loves to learn the game. Good catch for him, his first catch of the game.
Yes, I hope we can get a few more to him. He is a hard worker, like you said. Unfortunately, he had a shoulder injury last year, and I'm glad to see him out in the field this year.
We got split outs. We got Walker moving from right to left. Nelson takes it, gives it to Young. We got some.
Go Isaiah, go Isaiah.
And Young gets 11 and a shove
there.
Out of bounds.
Hey, our first flag on that tonight, Zach. So number 3, that is Connor Mulder. The hanky gets thrown on Connor for a late hit out of bounds. Personal foul. It's going to be coming up against T. Nice play call, just a jet sweep left, and Isaiah, also a fast trasher, gets to show off his speed. Just too much on that one in the official's discretion by Mr. Mulder.
Walker does a nice job there of getting enough of a block to spring him there and then letting up before it becomes a hold when they turn that corner. So nice job. To be honest, there probably could have been a couple of late hits earlier on both teams, but we'll take that one. We're down to the 14 now.
If the officials are going to start calling out, both teams will have to adjust because there's been late hits on both sides of the ball.
Trips to the right. Jaden Whitty is split out down here at the bottom. We've got Young back alongside
Let's see if we're looking
Nelson.
for Mitchell Walker here.
Nelson's passing.
No,
he's got some room to run. He's got some room to run here. And he makes a spin, and he's down to about the 7, maybe the 8.
You know what, Zach? T had that so well defended. That was, if Brooks would have took a sack there, that would have been a cover sack because there was nobody open. So Brooks did the only thing he could do: tuck it, run it, try to get some positive yards, and he ends up with 5
I'd say
yards?
About 6 yards there.
Yes, not
like
nice play by Brooks
and a
there.
Long 4 maybe.
I'm going to give you a basketball term. He took what the defense would give him there.
Yeah. We got split wides. I think they were looking for a crossing right there in the middle. And like you said, it was well covered. And Nelson gives to Young. Young is trying to find something to the right.
Nice defense by T there.
Yeah.
Isaiah had to fight on that play just to not lose 5 yards instead of only lose 2. It's a little sweep to the right. And to credit T's defense, they just kind of blew it up. Isaiah really didn't have anywhere to go. At number 35, TJ Kreitlow, nice play. He really kind of blew that play up from the backfield.
This is a huge call on 3rd down here. Are you playing 2-down territory or not? You could see a run. I'm guessing we're going to get the ball in Nelson's hand for a pass here. But you can still get a 1st down before a touchdown as well.
Tuck and run if he's got it. He passes it. Mitchell Walker.
Nice
he is
catch.
Going to be short. He is going to be short.
It's a 1-yard gain, so they're just back to the 8 here.
Oh, that wasn't Mitchell Walker. I apologize. That was Jaden Whitty coming across.
Yeah. You have to give Griebel a chance to kick here. He's 2 for 2. You cut this to a 1-possession game. If you can get it to 9, you can get it down to an 8-point game. Wow, points here.
They matter.
Great.
They matter. That's what we needed, right?
Yep, the snaps and the holds have been excellent tonight, so we'll keep that going and get 3 more on the board to be a great start out of the half. All right, we've got Griebel lining up his kick. T is definitely coming after this one. It's a good snap.
Come on, Gager, get through there.
And the kick's good.
Attaboy, yes. How many yards is that, Zach?
I'd have to check out from the about the 8-yard line there. That'd be a 25-yard field goal.
25-yard field goal by Gage Griebel. 3 for 3 now. I think, is this a career night for Gage?
That's a great question.
It's got to be close, I would imagine.
Too many nights where
nice shot of Gage.
Where we kick or make 3 field goals. So All right. So,
Okay.
great play, great drive by SFC. I love the trick play there to spring Nelson. That was a really nice call. And, well, it's down to a one-possession game. All of a sudden, you've got 6 points on the board in your last 2 possessions, and here you go.
Gage has got to be feeling pretty good. Onside kick, 3 field goals. What do you suppose the coach is going to have him do here to kick off?
Well, it's very interesting. I mean, if you look at it, the onside is good down here toward us in the booth. 66 is fanning out a little wider, though. So
yeah, maybe
I think they might have adjusted that.
He might have got an adjustment by the coach that, hey, you got to fan out a little bit more, which would be a good adjustment by T. So I'm sure we'll probably just kick it off. It's 9 minutes to go in the third. It's an 8-point game. Sioux Falls Christian, we got to come up with another stop here. But, Zach, 9 minutes to go in the third quarter, and we're in this game.
It's a great game. We got a little rest. We'll see what halftime does for the guys. Hopefully both teams will stay healthy in the second half. It is pretty warm out there still, so got to worry about cramping still. The kick is deep.
He boots it deep.
It's going to Mulder. Mulder comes up on it, makes the catch at about the 12-yard line. He's going left, coming back to the center.
Oh, boys.
He's got some room.
Oh, Johnny
That's a
Skyberg.
huge tackle.
Johnny Skyberg, freshman, tackle at the 40-yard line, saved us at least 30 yards, if not more. He doesn't make that tackle, Mr. Mulder might be gone.
That might be a touchdown, actually.
Yeah.
He's on the ground when he makes the tackle, so really nice job.
So nice play there by the freshman, Johnny Skyberg. Well, we got a break in the action here. Boys soccer plays St. Thomas More tomorrow at 11 a.m. state semifinals. Girls soccer is at West Central at noon for the state semifinals.
All right. Well, T's coming again, double wing, under center. We've got split wides, and it's a handoff to Mulder, I believe. Yes, it's Mulder, and he's gone off the left side there for about 15 yards.
Dylan Alkus almost had him. Dylan Alkus is just, you can see Dylan's outstretched arms, like, and just a quick little burst of speed. Maybe Dylan got him to slow down a little bit, but nice run by the T area Titans here. Sioux Falls Christian, Zach, we're in that 3-5. It's going to be interesting to see if T just wants to run it down our throats or if they're going to try to pass.
I want to watch the D-line here. In the first half, we were cutting the T-line, trying to keep those guys in the box. We'll see if our linemen come out low or if we're trying to play them head up. We're still
Looks like we're cutting a little bit.
Trying to cram things up there in the middle.
Number 20 on the carry there, Caden Johnson for T. Probably a gain of about 5 yards just running up the middle. But like you said, Zach, our D-line's trying to cut a little bit so the offensive line cannot move as easily for T. It looks like Jaden Whitty might be shaking up a little bit.
A leg there, a little bit of a limp coming off.
Let's hope we can shake it off. We got number 32 coming in for his replacement.
Cole 2's not coming in.
So let's hope Jaden can shake it off and get back in the game, but he's definitely in a little bit of pain right now.
Yeah, cutting out the line there to get back to that a little bit just kind of keeps those linemen from moving too much, and you force things outside a little bit.
Well, you also make your running back have to run over people instead of having a wide open gap to run through.
I'm going to pass here, quick crossing. It's an arrow route there from number 13.
Cade Schenzel, nice pass. Gain of probably about 15 yards just by kind of eyeballing it there. But, we didn't get any pressure on the quarterback there, Zach, and he had a nice 3-step drop, set, saw his guy open, and delivered an arrow to his wide receiver.
Yeah, T's had a lot of success in passing while under center. So that's been some of those quicker passes when they come under center. I think that's maybe throwing the SFC defense just a little bit because they expect it more out of a gun look like this. But there's 4 wide here with a single back to the right of Lake. We got some jet motion from Johnson. Lake takes it, and he's going up the middle. He's got a hole.
Dylan Alkus on
another nice run down to about the 10-yard line for T. About a 14-yard run for.
Zach, this has been kind of a game of momentum here. We come down. We have a nice couple of trick plays. We get a field goal on the board, make it 17-9 with about, 8 minutes to go. And then all of a sudden, a minute later, T's got the ball on the 10-yard line, knocking on the door with the driver themselves putting together here. Our defense has to make a stand here.
Yeah, it's tough. Like you said before, I mean, the tiredness creeps in a little bit when your defense is your offense too. It can be tough against a team with T's talent and size. But got to keep fighting.
I'm pretty proud of our boys so far. We gotta make a stand and make T earn it.
Out of the I formation here, they give to Johnson, who gets about 5 on the carry.
I saw Easton Prinz on that tackle, and Cole 2's not in on that tackle, but there was really about 4 or 5 guys in on that tackle. Ball's placed at the 5-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yeah, if there's anything good about this drive, it's that they got to the 10, so they can't get a first down. So they got about, 3 plays to score here and then decide if they want to do a field goal or not. But, if you're SFC, you're looking to shoot in there, maybe cause a turnover.
Yeah, we got to get a break. I remember a second ago I thought for sure T was going to score, and we held him to a field goal. We got to do the same thing.
Watch Moeller on the wing here on this play. They come.
Yeah.
Oh, they go straight to Johnson.
Oh, nice. Cole Tuznow is in on that. I don't know if we can get a replay. I saw Cole kind of blew that play up. And plus, is that Dylan Bonema or Isaiah Harrison there?
50.
I can't quite tell.
Is that Prinz up there, number 50?
I think it was Prinz. Held him 2 yards. So here we go. We got 3rd and goal here, Zach.
3rd and goal from about the 2.
Big play here from the 2. All right, boys. Show us what you're worth here.
Coach Schramm calling in the play for the defense. Getting them lined up, getting them set up here.
All right, guys. Big play here for both teams.
Yeah, double wing look here. The single back, split wide. They go to Mulder this time.
Oh,
and he's
touchdown
able to
T.
push his way into the end zone on the left side.
You know, Zach, for a split second, I thought we had him hung up in the backfield there. It looks like right there, I thought Mr. Bonema might be able to shove him off, but tough running by the T running back there. Was not going to be denied. You know what? I'm getting
momentum.
These 2 years. Yeah,
too much momentum there. They're coming out for an extra point here. And that one is, again, we tipped that ball.
Yes.
And it's still good, but there won't be a running into because the ball was tipped.
So we have a new score with 5:29 left in the 3rd quarter. T 24, Sioux Falls Christian 9.
Oh, man. I mean, how does that ball even get out of there? Isaiah Young is shooting in for the 2nd time.
He's going to be having some nightmares on that one. Like, I was 1 millimeter away.
Wow. Good rush there, but they get the point, and it's a 15-point game just like that. So, again, SFC is going to be tasked with responding here. You
know what, Zach? Field goals are nice, but we need to get a touchdown.
Yeah,
we got to get a touchdown.
Going to have to get one here soon.
So, yes, we can't just keep tacking on field goals against this T area Titan team. You can't just do field goals against the number 1 team in state. We got to punch it in for the end zone if we want to have a chance to be in this game at the end.
Well, we're lining up here for a return. T is doing their usual huddle up at the T. You always got to watch this close because they could shoot out of there and kick it right off the tee, but I'm guessing they'll be content to kick it deep here.
We got Isaiah Young and Carter Van Dong deep for the Chargers.
Chase Van Tol ready to give us a kick here. His last one went high and deep. Good coverage. And this
squib
one's
kick.
More of a squib.
Oh, get going. Who is that? That's Johnny Skyberg to the 30.
Skyberg, nice return. Got it up to 33 there.
You know, Johnny's showing some moves and some hands tonight, Zach.
Yep, another athletic guy coming up. So again, we got a lot to be excited about from these young players for SFC.
Yes. Well, Zach, all right. It's 24-9. What we did trick plays kind of last drive. What do we got up our sleeves now?
Well, I think at this point you're probably looking to throw the ball a little more in the second half. That's kind of been our MO anyway in the recent games. It's been tough sledding to run, but you can't give up on it. We had a nice run on the last drive around
Isaiah
the end there.
did, yes.
But the pass is going to open that up tonight. We're not going to probably get a ton up the middle when you just look at the line differences on the line there. So, and like you said, we got to score. So you're gonna push a little bit.
I wonder if Brooks just pulled the audible there. He was talking to his O-line.
He's got 2 split out, 2 tight ends. Young in the backfield. We're going to have a little motion here.
Trying to throw. T's in that tight 4-4 defense, man-to-man, everywhere else.
Young cuts it back.
Nice job, Isaiah. Good going.
He could just break 1 tackle, but that's a 9 to 10 yard gain.
If it's not a first down, he got 9.5 yards minimum out of that. Nice run by Isaiah. Nice cutback. Yes. Who's holding on for dear life? Number 5 there, Blake Thompson. Nice tackle, Blake, because if you don't do that, Isaiah is probably going in for 6 there.
And that's one of the reasons you can't stop with the run, because Young is so explosive that he has a chance to break one at any point. So.
Brings up 2nd and 1. Probably a touchdown-saving tackle there by Blake. Nice play call by the Chargers. Nice cutback by Isaiah Young.
Yeah, I think they're twice now they've tried to use the over pursuit by T against them on that trick play, and then again there on the little bit of a counter action. And they're giving it to Young again to the right.
Yeah, they said, basically, coach said, you know what, you should have got a first down. I'm going to let you get it now.
Yeah,
and
he's got 4 more there.
Yep.
Up to the 46-yard line. So
got a little something cooking here, Zach.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 46. getting it done on the ground right now. The line looks good, too. They've opened up a couple of nice holes on these last 2 plays.
I was just as concerned as you were about like they having more players than we do and us getting worn down where they can refresh their line. And I did see that in the second half, but I'm not seeing it right now.
You know, technique is so important, and Shelby Anderson, O-line coach, does an awesome job with the SFC linemen. You know, being big isn't everything if you can get low and have leverage, and he does a really nice job of coaching them up. We got play action here. It's a boot. He's
going deep to Tyson. Going deep to Tyson. Get up there, Tyson. Oh, shoot. Nice play by number 11. That is Jeff Worth. Brooks had one-on-one coverage. Tyson and mono, both went up. Jeff came down. Tyson made a nice attempt to have to become the defender there to knock the ball down because Jeff, to his credit, did have position on that ball. Just didn't break our way that time. So we're going to go on defense here. Defense is on the field. T brings their offense onto the field. The ball is placed on the 17-yard line, and here we go. We gotta
respond.
Gotta respond
again here. But you're right. Wrightsman's put in a spot there where he's got to play a little bit of defense.
Double wing
honestly,
here by
I
T.
thought he did a pretty good job.
He made a pretty good attempt on the ball.
Double wing. Yep. Handoff coming around, but now they're breaking out, and this is going to be trouble here.
It's Caden Johnson with the
Caden
ball.
Johnson
Get there, Johnny Skyberg. Johnny's like, I'll run with you. There you go.
Tackle.
Johnny Skyberg, good pursuit. Colt Tuzna, good pursuit. But who did I say that was? Caden Johnson?
Caden Johnson.
Caden Johnson showed off his wheels there a little bit. Number 21, you see Johnny Skyberg running. Every football coach teaches pursuit and angles. And if Johnny takes the wrong angle on that, that is 6 points for T.
You know, that's one of those plays, too, where it was really bottled up right at the line, but not able to get enough hands on him to get him down, and he's able to break back out against the play to the left, and there's nothing there but daylight.
They have gouged us more on the run than they have in the past. That is for sure.
23-yard line now for T. They're lined up in a 4 wide, 2 to each side with a single back. Lake takes a snap. He drops back for another quick pass over the middle. He's got Mulder, and Mulder's going to go in easily from 23 yards out for another T touchdown and make it 30-9.
You know, that was a nice play by T. I don't think Sioux Falls Christian was necessarily ready for that play, Zach. I think they were thinking another run there. And to T's offensive coach's credit, nice play call and even better execution by the quarterback and the wide receiver. Made it look kind of easy on that play.
Yeah, they've found a little bit of a soft spot there in the middle of the field on a few of these last drives. But, yeah, just really well executed.
Man, we were almost there again. Did he miss that one? He did. I wonder if we actually got a bigger tip on that one on that extra point. The score stays 30-9 with the missed extra point by T. T will be kicking off to Sioux Falls Christian. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here it comes. I don't know if we can see who gets the hand on there yet, but nice little play there by the Chargers. Nice shot of the T coach, the T special teams coach, coaching up his players, telling them what to do.
Well, back-to-back touchdowns by T have really opened this up. 13 points here in the last, I don't know, about 6 minutes or so of game time. That one was just.
They're just taking large chunks of yardage at a time. There's not. You know, back in the Jake Pettingill area, it was run, 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards. And they're taking gouges of 15 yards, 10 yards, 15 yards, 20 yards, and just really moving down the field very quickly on our defense.
That possession probably under 2 minutes, I would guess, from total time. So
yes.
Yeah, SFC, still has time. It's still the third quarter, 3 minutes left. If they can get one on the board here and make the fourth quarter interesting. Another deep kick from Vantol. This one's going end zone, I think.
Skyberg wisely let that go into the end zone for a touchback. So now, Zach, you got to help me out here. In high school, is it the 20 or 25? I know the pros is the 25. What's it in high school?
20-yard line.
20-yard
line for a
So
touchback.
why would the pros get it at the 25 and high school at the 20?
Because, high schoolers are tougher.
Oh,
so
that's what I thought the answer was, too.
Yeah.
Those NFL guys don't get paid enough, apparently, to take it at the 20.
Yeah, they want more scoring, so bump it up a little bit.
Yep.
But Yeah, it's just the 20-yard line. I mean, it's a great deal. If you can kick it in the end zone, you should do it every time. 20-yard line is, it's 80 yards. It's really tough to start. It's very hard to tackle someone inside the 20. So it's a really nice kick again.
Yes.
Wind's picking up a bit. So.
I agree. T is coming out in that tight 4-4 defense again.
Yeah, we got 2 wide to the right. We got 1 down here. We got Young in the backfield with Van Dong coming across. Snap to Nelson. It's a fake. He's got him.
There he goes. Oh. Credit, who is that? Is that number 62 or 72? Whoever that is for T, let's see if we can get it here on the replay. Credit him for getting right in Brooks' face and making him rush that pass. I believe that is number 72. That is Hayden Hindberg. Nice play. If Hayden doesn't do that, that is a long gain for Sioux Falls Christian.
Yeah, I was actually looking at
or 62, not 70. I apologize. Number 62. Thank you, Ivan. Luke Retdahl. Good job, Luke. Nice play.
I was actually looking at Tyson Reitzman on the top, thinking he was gone, but Isaiah Johnson had him on the wheel route too. 2 wide on each side. Nelson drops back. He's going deep.
He's
here.
going to do the
He's
Whitty.
Going for Whitty.
Nice catch. Nice catch.
Really nice over the shoulder, and Whitty looks
folks, that's what happens when the quarterback's got time to throw, nobody in his face. He could put it on the money over the outstretched arms of the defender, only put it where Jaden can catch it. Jaden had great concentration to bring that ball in, and excellent camera work by Mr. Jeremy Van Nieuwenhuizen on that play.
They call him the man with the pan. That's a really nice catch by Braden Whitty right there. Really nice catch.
Yes.
He took a pretty good shot there at the end of that too.
Nice ball by Brooks. You know when you got a first name like that, Zach, you do a lot of things well.
So we've got 2 wide down here. To the left, we've got Young. To the left of Nelson and 1 receiver up in the top slot. We've given it to Young.
Let him show off his wheels.
Right, and just nothing there.
Man,
just about no gain, I think, on that play.
Just great defense by T to stretch that play out and not let Young get to the edge and turn that upfield, because everybody knows Isaiah's got wheels, and if Isaiah can turn the corner and get up the sideline, he is hard to catch.
Yeah, it was just one of those things too where so many plays have looked open right away at the start, and then by the time you get there, they're closed down pretty good. T does a nice job of pursuing. There's safety. The speedster, Connor Mulder, he crashes really hard. Just watch him come downhill and attack the run. He does a great job there.
Got one-on-one coverage out here with Van Dong out here. We'll see if we take advantage or we try to do something else.
Coming across. Young this time behind Nelson, and he gets the ball again. He's coming left. There's a man out here. He shakes that tackle.
He shook the tackle by Mulder and was able to make something out of nothing, probably a gain of maybe 4 yards. Nice play by Mr.
5 or 6 on that one, but from the spot here. So that makes it a much shorter 3rd down, a really good run.
Zach, are we in 4-down territory yet, or are we still 3rd quarter, not 4 downs? What do you think?
You know, it's tough. It depends where you're at on the field. If you're in the opponent's territory like this, I'd say, yeah, you're probably in 4-down territory.
I agree.
Two up top to the right, 1 down here. We've got Reitzman down, and he's going up top.
Nice pass by Brooks. He's going to be short of the first down.
He lost a yard there, actually.
So we're looking at a 4th and 6 from the 49.5 yard line. We'll call it 49.5, maybe even a little closer to the 50. So Coach Smith has a decision to make here. Looks like we are going to go for it. I know Brooks Nelson's begging him to go for it, but we'll see what Coach Smith says. Maybe we'll do that little pooch punt again, or maybe we'll go for it. We'll find out. We're huddling up to get the play in.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
if we can throw, can we throw the red challenge flag on that one?
Yeah, it looks like we lost about 3 yards of forward progress there. That ball should be at about the 47, and it's at the 50. So a 3-yard loss on forward progress.
We are going for it.
We are going for it. Trips to the top, got a little bunch.
I wonder if we're going to go come down to Tyson Reitzman down here.
Quick screen to the right.
Well, the ball's in the air. Got to come back to it.
Floater. An interception by
Connor Mulder.
Nelson took another hit there.
Well, let's see if we can get a replay there. I don't know if Ivan can get that or not. Let's see if Brooks takes a shot when he tries to release that. Oh, he does. Yeah. Was that our number 67?
Well, Nelson coming up a little bit of a limp there. You get a little nervous when you see that shoulder extended when they get hit. But
number 67 for T, credited with that. Caden Ellingson, 6'7". DN got in Brooks' face, and there you go, Zach. When the quarterback doesn't have time or the quarterback feels pressure, just like Tom Brady last night. Tom Brady let some passes go, and because Khalil Mack was in his face, same thing was going on there, led to interception.
Ironically, though, that interception that interception actually cost T 12 yards
Yeah.
on 4th down. So they lost
Right.
12 yards on the interception if they just knock it down there at the 50. But
Oh,
so it's a little bit of a.
I'm
of a
betting the
game there,
defensive
but
coordinator is kind of like our friend Mr. Brett Keepers,
Yeah,
and
you're
we'll pad those
you're-
interception
You're
stats.
not going to drop an interception when you get a chance, right?
Something about a ball hawk or something like
Yeah.
that.
Good play on a little bit of a
Ball the ball carrier.
sweep here from Johnson.
Sioux Falls Christian is sticking in that
I
3-5.
apologize, it's Van Tol.
And, you know, Coach Smith 2 games ago against Vermilion really used those middle linebackers to blitz and to get the Vermilion quarterback feeling uncomfortable. That happened in the first half, Zach. I haven't seen us be able to put too much pressure on the quarterback in the second half, but they've been running a lot more than they've been passing.
Yeah, they're going back to this double wing, and they've passed out of this a couple times too. This formation. They're going,
Look at
wow.
that. Isaiah
He still
Harrison
has the
says,
ball,
I
though.
don't
He
think
still has the
so.
ball, and he's coming around
Come on, Mulder,
late.
get there. Nice. Come on, boys.
Mulder,
Nice
him up.
pursuit by the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers. Maybe that's the spark we need here at the end of the third quarter to get going.
Whitty finishes that one off, but it was initially it was
I don't
Harrison
know.
coming through.
Ivan,
through.
can you get back to the very, very beginning of that when Isaiah Harrison, it's okay if you can, if Isaiah Harrison just totally blew that play up from the very beginning. So Isaiah Harrison's at the top of your screen there.
Right end.
The right end, and well, it's passing now, but Mr. Mulder, credit him for realizing that the play's not over.
Yeah.
And that didn't get tackled.
Yeah, if Harrison would have been just, I don't know how he could have been. If you'd have just been
Yes.
a fraction of a second earlier, he probably could have taken that handoff and gone the other way with it. So it's a nice job by him and Whitty finishing that off.
Yes. So, all right, so we're at the end of the third quarter. 12 minutes to go in the game, and the T-Area Titans are 30. Sioux Falls Christian 9. We got a nice shot on Micah Clooney down there, and is that Carter Van Dong?
Van Dong stretching out a little bit the hip. He landed really hard in the first half, going up for a pass. Just kind of stretching it out to keep it loose, looks like. And again, you got to worry, it's warm out there.
Yeah.
So cramps do come in
You
the
know,
fourth quarter.
I don't think it was, 50 degrees at best over at Tri-Valley? We got some stats here. Thank you for the T-Area stats crew. We got third quarter stats. I'm curious about the rushing. Yes, Caden Johnson, 96 yards off of 10 attempts, 9.6 at average. Austin Lake, 67 yards. Connor Mulder, 56, and Jackson Weber, 32. Starting to impose their will with the running game a little bit, Zach.
Yeah, they had a couple really big runs there in the
Yes.
third quarter. Bit off some chunks of yardage there. But, you know, it's third down and 6 or 7-ish right here, and SFC has a chance to get themselves off the field.
Man, we just had a nice play this end of the third to start the fourth with another nice one, Zach.
4 wide under center. You got to think they're going to go somewhere to the middle of the field here. That's what they've been doing out of this formation lately. That's a
Oh,
false
hard
start.
count.
We've got a
Oh,
false
yes,
start.
71. That's what Sioux Falls Christian needs. Ian Bennett, I believe, is, yes, false start. So 3rd and 6 to a 3rd and 11 now, Zach. T can still pick this up, but it certainly helps us out here just a little bit.
Yeah, penalties are drive killers, and this is one where the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers came up to the line to try to time something out, and the offensive lineman saw it out of his eye
Yep.
and reacted to it.
And he knew it right away, too. He's
Yep.
like, oh,
I think
I'm not going to like that film session on Monday.
I'm not sure they're going under center here anymore because I do think they were going to look for a 6 or 7 yard route over the middle, maybe to Mulder again. I wonder if they'll go under center again here. Looks like they are.
So we're still in that 3-5 defense.
They
Let's
are
see if-
not. All right.
I tell you what, Zach, if we can get some pressure on the quarterback here, I like our chances.
Yeah, they're going 4 wide with the running back in the backfield. They
Make
do
him-
not go under center this time, so they're going to go a little deeper.
We brought some pressure.
And we got some heat. It's low.
It's
and
incomplete.
Through the arms of Mulder, I believe, over there. I haven't seen a number quite yet.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it yet, but we were able to get pressure on the quarterback. Lake made him throw that ball just a little bit lower than what he probably wanted it to. Made it a little bit tough for the receiver to catch it. Number 35, TJ Kreitlow.
It was Braden Beach that the ball went through there, but he did have it for a second. But
Yep.
good
Tell you
job by
what,
SFC. Forced
Tell you
punt.
what, when you can get pressure on the quarterback, it makes a difference.
This punter will do rugby-style kicks. You might see him roll with it. He does not. Good pressure applied by SFC.
We got Tate Snyder back there. Get out of the way, Gavin.
And
What
a roll.
a nice T roll all the way down to the 14, 13-yard
touched
line.
at the 14.
What did it roll? Probably 15 yards there. Tough break for
At
Sioux Falls
least.
Christian.
At least, maybe more.
Christian.
Yes, right it on the sideline. I bet you he probably couldn't do that good in practice, just like Brooks Nelson did early in the first half.
I still don't know why they built the stadium on a slope. But sometimes we had that roll down to the one, so I guess, it works both ways. But now the Chargers are going uphill, so.
Yes, we do have the wind at our back here with 11 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. T 30, Sioux Falls Christian 9. Zach, we got to put points on the board here.
Yep, there's no doubt about it. You're scoring every drive here. So, you asked earlier if it was 4-down territory in the third quarter. I think you're in 4-down territory probably right now. I mean, a loss is a loss, and you're going for the win. So, it doesn't matter if you lose by 40 or 14 or 2 in this game.
This is where sports is so special. All these life lessons, you play hard no matter what.
Yep. At 3 wide here, one motion across. It looks like that's Reitzma, and we are not handing off. But we got pressure immediately.
I think that was almost like they were trying to set up a screen because two guys rushed Brooks, but our receiver. Now I don't know if this is Tyson's jobs or not, so I'm not going to.
Wrights was supposed to stop and get this ball, I think, because his other 2 guys were out there blocking, and he went out to block as well.
It just looked like his timing was off just a little bit.
We had 3 blockers and no receivers on that one, but Nelson does a really good job of getting rid of that, not taking the sack.
And you know what?
That wasn't going to be complete.
He threw it at Tyson, so there's no intentional grounding. Tyson was in the area.
Yeah, great job by Nelson there.
Yep.
Lose it down, but you don't lose any yardage.
Yeah, we'll take that if we have to.
All right, so we're back to 2 wide down here. We got 1 split up. We've got Van Dong in motion, and we have Young in the backfield. Young is going to get the toss on a sweep. Good block out there.
He got some daylight, probably gain of about 5 yards there. I'm just so impressed, Zach, with the bump and run coverage that T's corners are playing on our wide receivers. Just one-on-one, and we've taken a couple shots deep, but our coach staff must have a lot of respect for those corners out there because we haven't taken a whole lot, even though we've taken a few shots.
Yeah, I mean, they go man, and they've done a really good job in coverage. It's an impressive defense. The offense doesn't look bad either. Young is taking this ball.
That's a run.
Trying to cut it back up the middle, but we lose about a yard, I think, on that.
So we're going to be backed up to 4th and probably 7 or 8 here.
Yeah.
We'll see what Coach Smith decides to do. He's going to kick. He's going to punt. Too deep in his own territory, he thinks.
Yeah, this is a tough call here.
I agree.
On a 4th and long when you're inside your own 20.
And Tyson, let's be honest, Tyson's got a leg on him. It's not like he can't boot it deep. He's got the wind at his back. He'll be able to get that ball downfield. We got T lining up at about, is that Mulder down there, number 3, about his 40-45 yard line.
Punt is away.
Tyson puts it to the 40. That's number 5, actually.
And
Blake Thompson.
Picked up. And that's an illegal block. You can't do that block. That block will be penalized for it's called a crackback block, and those are illegal in high school football. So
you're going to be able to. This is the play here, but you'll be able to see this illegal block here. The exquisite camera work by Mr. Jeremy Van Nieuwenhuizen.
Or maybe not.
It's okay.
Trust us, it happened.
Yes.
So a little bit of a crackback there. Again, like you said earlier, it's so tempting.
I know.
See that they have that edge, but
it's like you got them lined up in your sights. Like, this is going to be a major block that's going to make the highlight reels pretty soon. Oh, wait a minute, my teammate's by me. Flag.
It's one of those things too when you watch from up here and you kind of see it coming. It just makes you tense up a little bit because you know what's coming, and that's exactly why it's not allowed in football right now.
All right, Zach. So we pushes them back to the 30-yard line. Just under 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter here. Let's see if we can get maybe a 3 and out and get the ball back.
Yeah, that punt's net punt. That's over 50 yards with the penalty. So
I told you Tyson had a big leg on him.
It was a very big leg. It's a very good decision. To punt there and try to flip this field and see if we can force a turnover.
That's why he's the coach and we're not, apparently.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if T goes back to the run here. 4 wide, 1 running back to the left here.
I probably would just to milk the little clock here.
Yeah, melt this game down. We got Lake on the carry, quarterback carry for about 4, maybe 5 yards.
Host the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers in on the tackle. Nice running. I appreciate the way he sees the field. He darted left, came back right, and made a couple of guys miss, and then got stood up about 5 yards down. So nice run by T's quarterback there. What's his name again? Austin Lake.
Austin Lake.
Yes. So we're coming up on 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. T-Area Titans 30, Sioux Falls Christian 9. 2nd and 5. Sioux Falls Christian is looking to get a quick 3 and out to get the ball back here.
Yeah, back in the I thought they were going single wing, which you haven't seen in a
Double
little while, but they're
double
going
wing.
back to the double. They've passed. They've run out of this. It's been a good formation for them over the middle.
Oh, I hear it throwing some pressure on there. Who was that? Is that Dylan?
Got a hand on him. I think that's Harrison.
Yeah, that is Harrison was there putting pressure on there, and I'm gonna be a broken record. But when you get pressure on the quarterback, and especially in high school, it makes a difference. And we have forced Lake to throw that ball before he wanted to, and at an angle he did not want to, and he just kind of I don't want to say he grounded it, but he was not able to complete that pass. Brings up a big third down here, Zach. If we can get him off the field, get our offense back on, we can see what happens.
Yeah, a short drive here. I've enjoyed watching Isaiah Harrison play tonight. He's just really going at their line and attacking, and you know they've had trouble with his speed. I mean, they've got the size on him, no doubt, but he's a very strong guy, and he's got a good burst off the line, and he is causing some troubles right now.
Lake keeps it. He's going to try to pass. What's he going to do? He's going to be short of the first.
Yeah, he's only got
I wonder if that was a broken play by T.
Yeah, I think they're giving him the option to run or pass. And he's got a guy wide open down the middle of the field, but he's scrambling against.
Credit Mitchell Walker for being in his line of vision and not quite know what to do with it. Now, he was open downfield, but that was a long pass across your body against the wind, so maybe he was a little hesitant to throw it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not doubting his arm strength, but that's a tough pass.
You know, Chicago Bears quarterbacks haven't been able to make that throw in 50 years, so, I mean, you can't expect someone to do that. But he saw it, so good downfield vision by the Titans there, by Lake there. He's making good decisions.
You have heard of Jim McMahon, haven't you? Yeah, I can't say much about the quarterback situation right now in Chicago, but I do know our defense is pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're looking pretty good. I got to give you credit for last night. It was
I
a fun
appreciate
game to
that.
watch, too.
Yeah, it was.
I like it. It was a little bit – it was physical for the first time. It was a little black and blue game.
I tell you what, I thought it was there's a minute 13 to go, and I was like, why did we give Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time, so much time with the ball? And he's going to claim that he thought he was out of down. I thought that was just kind of a –
the only problem with it is it did give the Vikings a chance to see what a D-line looks like. So I'm sure they were scouting that game pretty hard. All right, we're back at it. SFC got to get something rolling right here. They got two up top to the left, one down here on the right. We got Isaiah Young back with Nelson. I think that's Van Dong in motion.
It is.
Nelson takes the snap.
All right, boys, let's get something going here.
He's going middle to Whitty.
Double coverage. Brooks had a three-step drop there. Nice lane, nice ball. Just a little high for Jaden on the outreach, but there was also well defended by T.
Yeah, it looks like he's got his arm, his left arm to his right arm there.
That's the credit to our fine, exquisite camera work by Mr. Jeremy Van Nieuwenhuizen again. But also, we can slow that down and see it in slow motion. Those refs don't always catch that.
And it's tough because they're sticking on him so well. When they're on him that good, and maybe part of it was because of that, but it's tough to see that. We're going 5 wide, no one in the backfield. This has usually been a pretty quick pass.
Second down.
Try to get it out.
Getting out to Walker. Well, I'll tell you what, Mitchell Walker's 6'6", and Brooks threw that over his head, but kind of tried to throw somewhere where the defense wasn't. And it's just too high for Mitchell on that ball. I don't know if Shaquille O'Neal could have came down with that one.
And honestly, I don't know if there's anywhere tonight where the defense isn't. They're just all over everything out here. And at this point, they pretty much know they can have their bigger 4-man line, control everything up front, and they can drop everybody
when they
else
can
back.
sub in and out fresh defensive backers, too much to their credit because they got a lot of kids out. Yeah, they can do a lot of things. Complete pass to Van Dong.
Yeah, nice out route there for about 4 or 5. For a second there, I thought he might get hit a little bit. This guy came out 14, comes off, but 14 holds up. Does a nice job of not interfering.
Looking at about a 4th and 5 with just over 8.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
There's no chance you're punting here.
Yeah, Coach Smith decides, you know what, we're going for it, boys.
Yep, punt was the right call last time, and I think the going for it here is the right call here. We got 3 wide with tight end there, Walker. Young in the backfield, and we false started.
Is that Mr. Whitty?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes. I think Whitty was like, this ball's coming to me. I'm going to get a first down. Just a little bit too excited. But you know what? I will say, I think, isn't that our first false start tonight that I can remember?
Yeah, I think so. And
you know what? Well, it's high school football, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be mistakes. T's done it a couple times, and you know what? This does change our mind, though, Zach. He brought out Tyson, my right-hand man, Reitzma, for the punt.
Yeah, they're going back to the punt here from their own 27. You know, again, they have no one back for T right now, so they do bring a couple.
Blake Thompson went back there.
But he's
not
going to
bounce.
field this one. They don't want to risk a turnover.
Well, we did get a little bit of a friendly bounce. We're going to get it inside the 20-yard line, about the, 16, 17-yard line there, Zach.
It's a great leg.
Yep. Tyson's got a leg on him. He's got to go play in the state soccer semifinal tomorrow against St. Thomas More.
That's pretty exciting.
At noon. So just so you know,
that's at 11.
I apologize.
I think,
Strike that. He does have to play in a state soccer semifinal against St. Thomas More tomorrow at Sioux Falls Christian, but it's 11 a.m. At 11 a.m. The girls play West Central at noon at West Central. I wonder if St. Thomas More came down tonight, because that's like a 10 a.m. game. I wonder where they're staying.
I hope
overnight
not.
tonight. Yeah, I hope
if
they got
come
up.
out tomorrow. They're going to be pretty
Yeah,
tired when they get up.
I hope they get up about 4 a.m. this morning and make the trip out.
Guessing they're in town. So, all right, we got T 4 wide lined up, shotgun formation. They are going to hand off here, though.
Oh, Dylan Alkensbach got blocked right into him.
And that's a nice play. You know, this is one of those things right now where T can kind of sit back knowing that we're going to pass, and we can kind of come up knowing that they're probably going to run. So you might not see a lot of movement on the offense, but T is in the driver's seat big time with a 21-point lead.
Yes, they are very content. Hey, let's, you know what, even if we go 3 and out, let's take 3 minutes off the clock by just running three plays. Time is not on our side right now for certain, sure.
But I like that we're still coming hard, coming down, and we're being aggressive.
Yep.
The kids are playing hard, and that was a nice sure tackle. It was a good job by them.
Coach is going to watch this film just like he's going to watch the film in the first quarter, so kids want to make sure they do their job correctly.
Yeah, if T's still looking to get a first down, they might pass on second to try to mix it up a little bit here, but they don't. They hand it off, and they've got a little bit of a hole.
That's Caden Johnson.
Johnson up to about the 19-yard line, I think. Leaves him about 3 or 4 yards, probably 3 yards short of a first down.
Well, Zach, I know T's not in 4-down territory by your stretch of the imagination, but I feel a run coming on here. How about you?
Yeah, they're definitely going to run this ball and try to pick up the last 2.5 yards here. Everything's kind of worked in the second half.
I agree.
All options are open here, which makes it pretty tough to defend.
We're under 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 3. The ball's on the 24-yard line. T trying to pick up a first down just to melt that clock a little bit more, I would imagine.
Yeah, they're back in. This is a formation that's worked so well from them. The double wing. The split wides.
I got the Sioux Falls Christian defensive coordinator yelling up here. He sees something he doesn't like. Oh, drops back to pass, and it's completed.
Yeah, there's a lot of space up there, a lot of cushion when you only need 3 yards.
Yep, the cornerback over there, he wanted Mulder to get up a little bit tighter on that play.
Oh, that's a good play call. That short pass out of the double wing. It's worked well for him.
I tell you what, Zach, when you run out of the double wing all night, then all of a sudden you spring a pass on you when you're not expecting a nice play call by T. I agree.
Yeah, and it's tough as well when again, you get tired. The first thing you go isn't always necessarily the body. Sometimes it's the mind.
Yeah.
It's 3rd and 3, and sometimes it's just one of those things.
I'll come back to that in a second after this play.
You should get up there, but it doesn't always happen.
Yep.
You got 3 wide to the left, 1 up top. I'm looking handoff here, or QB run.
A little option. Nice block by number 20 there. Oh, got a flag.
Get a hold out here on the receiver.
So
nice play there.
The receiver is going to hold here. So this play is going to be coming back right here on Mr. Isaiah Young. A hold right there.
Yeah, it looks.
But I'm
going to look too bad to me, honestly. It looked like a pretty good block there.
I'm going to come back to your point about being tired. Sometimes it's not the body that goes; it's the mind that goes. We coach basketball, and in the fourth quarter, you get your girls and you got your guys in shape, because in the fourth quarter, you got to think out there too. How am I going to defend this screen? What's this play? How do I defend this? It's the same thing in football, same thing in soccer. When you get tired, you're absolutely right. You're just tired and your mind goes. You just don't care. You care, but you just don't care as much because your body is just gassed.
Yeah, it's something you have to. being in shape is the only way to take care of that, really.
Right.
And in a night like tonight, you don't expect it to be 87 degrees on October
middle October
9th or anything like that. So
we got a first and 15 with just over 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. T is just very content. We're just going to run the ball and melt the clock.
And snap here to Lake, and you're looking maybe to pass the ball.
Oh, I guess
and run the clock.
Like I said, he did run the ball, Zach, because he just fell down and took a sack.
Yeah, that works. He's upset with himself. I think he saw something downfield.
Yep,
I see what he sees right here.
Yep.
Number 8 out there, Beach, makes a break and comes off wide open a little bit deeper. So he knew that if he could have set his feet there.
Yes,
he's going deep, but
yep.
that shows us what we know about T, right? They're still going to try to pick this
well,
up.
I told you early in the game I was wrong, and it won't be the last time I was wrong. But yeah, so looking at a 2nd and 21, balls on the 27-yard line for T. Under 5 minutes to go, almost a 4.5-minute mark. The wind is picking up just a little bit, Zach. It is in T's face, so they can throw short, but maybe not deep right now.
Yeah, it looks like we maybe have a single wing again. We didn't see this since really the start of the game with an I formation. But they are
going to pass.
And they're going deep here to number 2, and he got there.
Defended by Gavin Mulder and Tate Snyder there.
Yeah, but Jackson Weber ran under that ball. I thought when it was in the air, he had no chance to
That
get
was
there
a nice ball by Austin Lake here, rolling out to his right, nobody in his face, throwing in the double coverage, but again, he threw it right where his receiver could only catch it.
He dropped it in there, honestly. Weber,
yes, that was a nice ball.
Had a really good shot to come down with that one. So.
Kudos to Austin Lake on that pass. That was a nice pass. So we got, after that incomplete, the clock stops. 3rd down and 21, 4:19 to go. Titans 30, Sioux Falls Christian 9. They don't pick it up, they're going to punt, right, Zach?
Oh, yeah, they're definitely punting from here.
Yep.
With 4:20, 3 timeouts only goes so far. We got to get a score and probably onside it twice in order to come back in this game.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's get this 3rd down stop first, and we'll worry about that.
Well, they're going to go for it. They're going to pass it. They're not going to settle for the clock, and they've got a receiver.
Oh, my goodness. Nice catch by
again.
Connor Mulder. Britton, is that any relation to you? No relation to the Mulders of Sioux Falls Christian, but that was a great pass by Austin Lake, an even better catch by Connor Mulder in coverage. Look at this, folks. Double coverage, stretches out, and then comes down with it because he knows he's going to hit the ground hard. Wraps up that ball and doesn't let it bounce incomplete.
Wow,
nice
it
play,
was impressive
Connor.
live, but on replay to see that extension.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
But that's a 1st down conversion.
Well,
all the way to
that's a backbreaker there, Zach.
Yeah, they're back in the single wing, which they ran out of earlier in the game. So I'm wondering if, now we will see them try to take some time off or get those timeouts.
I'm going to go ahead and say that might have been the play of the game.
Yeah, that was that's probably, like you said, that's the backbreaker for sure. It would have been difficult to come back from 21 with 4 minutes left, but after that 1st down, they're going to be able to run some clock or have us burn our timeouts here.
So stick around, folks, for after the game. I'll give you a few more announcements, maybe a few more stats from the game, and then we'll wish you a happy weekend as soon as we get done going through what's going on tomorrow with Sioux Falls Christian Sports.
All right, lining up. Again, we got looks like an I formation with 2 split up wide to the right, 1 down here at the bottom. Looks like Beach is down here to the left. Sending Mulder in motion, the speedster. We got the snap and a handoff to Johnson. Johnson taking it like he has a few times tonight into a crowd, but moving the pile.
Nice play by Dylan Alkus to come in there. Yeah. He's kind of the first guy there to hold him up, and then that's what you teach on defense, right? If you can't tackle him, hold him up and let the rest of your teammates come in and clean up the mess, if you will.
And it takes about a whole team to tackle Johnson.
Yeah,
that
yes,
guy
it
runs
does.
really, really hard, and he's about 2 yards short of the first again. So 3rd and 2, another chance for SFC to potentially force a punt here and maybe get the ball back for one last possession.
We'll see what T gets out of. I'm betting run. What about you?
Yeah, I'm betting run.
Okay.
But
even if
0 for 4 on this drive,
even if he drops back to pass, I'm still betting run.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay. Quarterback run, maybe. They're going 5 wide. Okay, they're going 5 wide.
Come on,
so,
coaches.
I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that right now.
Oh my goodness, I'm losing.
I don't think you're wrong. Actually,
I'm losing my Coca-Cola on this one.
I think Lake is running this ball, so I think you're good to go.
Oh, looks like I get a Coke out of the deal. All right, Mr. Van Nieuwenhuizen and his
yards.
Mr. Van Nieuwenhuizen owes me a Coke, I think.
3 yards and a 1st down for Lake. They open up the entire backfield just for him. They spread everything out.
Nice play design.
They're letting the line do what the line does at this point in the game, and T does it very, very well. Looking at this team, they came in undefeated. They're number 1, and you got to think they are definitely a front runner to make a run for the
they are
the
just
state championship.
So big and strong.
Yeah,
I'm curious what their weight room would look like when the football team's in there lifting.
Yeah, I know. And SFC cannot hang their heads over this. They have fought really hard.
Yeah.
Nice play there to bottle it up. They've kept scrapping and fighting. And like you said, the thing is the whole team is showing up to make these tackles still.
Yes.
And that is huge. You don't see anyone sitting back letting someone else do that job.
You know what? If I'm Coach Smith, I am not upset with my boys tonight. I know it's going to be a 30-9 final score, but the final score actually looks a little bit worse than what it actually was, or at least what it actually felt like.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's just the attitude. You would love to have seen SFC put one in here, and they had a couple chances to do that, but the special teams game looked good tonight. The defense played their hearts out, and the offense had a lot of great movement too. We got down there several times. Lots of good things.
We're under a minute to go here. T's just looking around at the clock. Second down, just going to keep it on the ground, try to keep that clock running.
Go back to Mulder here.
Under 40 seconds. Proud of the boys, the Sioux Falls Christian boys tonight, Zach. They played with heart. They played with their heads up. Had a lead early on.
Yeah.
Couldn't hang on. Well, I think there's lots of things that Coach Smith can take out of this film to build on.
Yeah, it can't get much harder from here, but it doesn't get much easier from here either. We have Canton coming in next week. And the week after that is a Thursday night game against Madison. Next week, probably, our last home game of the season. So a chance to, again, Canton and Madison being two quality teams. T's going on the road next week up to Millbank to take on the Bulldogs. But that's going to wrap it up here, 30-9, as the clock winds out, and we got some high-fiving. And
folks, we want to thank you for joining us. Reminder, our boys soccer state semifinal is tomorrow at 11 a.m. We host at Sioux Falls Christian at 11 a.m. Our girls state semifinal soccer game is at noon tomorrow at West Central. I tell you what, our girls are looking forward to play that game, and our boys are looking forward to play that game. Thank you so much for joining us, Zach. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was great. Thanks for having me tonight. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed watching this game. Enjoyed the way both teams competed. It was a great game. Congrats to T, and best of luck to them as the season continues.
Mr. Voss, have a good night. Mr. Van Nieuwenhuizen, thank you for the exquisite camera work. You got the teams out there praying in the middle of the field. As you know, with what's going on right now in our world, we can't be shaking hands, but we can certainly pray to our Maker and thanking Him for a good night. Folks, get out there and enjoy that weather this weekend. It's going to be beautiful. Get some yard work